Welcome in everybody to Fantasy Pros. This is the Sunday morning Q&A live stream. It is me, Joey P. Joe Pisapia. With me, of course, is Andrew Erickson. Andrew, I hope you're feeling better. I know you were under the weather this holiday season. You gotten rid of your sniffles? You're all good now?
I would say 90% of the way back.
90%.
Yeah.
All right, so he was questionable. Andrew Erickson will be playing Sunday. Don't worry about it. He is in, and of course, that's the most important piece here to this stream here today. We had a little bit of a technical hiccup before the show, but of course, nothing our incredible team couldn't get together, and we fixed it. So if you left super chats on the other channel, they're addressing that right now on the other channel. On the other stream, they had a little problem with that one. We couldn't get it to work. So we'll just migrate them over there. And of course, super chats will go right to the top of the queue as always here on the channel. And of course, we'll cut them off at some point because we get super busy on Sundays. Some really fun football on Thursday and on Friday, unless you're an Eagles fan, of course. Andrew Erickson, I'm still livid, and I'm not even a Lions fan that Dan Campbell didn't kick a field goal with 5 minutes left when he was threatening down there. I don't know what the hell he's thinking about. You don't get it. It's very easy. You end up letting everybody down. You let the air go out of the stadium. The air goes out of the team. Defense is now up against it. Stupid football, Andrew. Situational football. Dan Campbell, I hate to tell you, Lions fans, you're never going to win anything with that guy. It's never going to happen. Let's get to some questions here. Let's start with Flamehawk. Olave or Franklin, flex K9 or Gainwell?
Olave and K9 for me.
K9 and Olave there. All right, let's get to the next question here. We've got full point PPR, Dowdle or RJ Harvey?
RJ Harvey. Bellcat
Right.
workload this week.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Let's go. Awesome Dev, Bam Carter or Bucky? Bucky's returning today. You want to throw him back into the lineup?
Compared to those guys, yeah. I think
agree.
his upside is way worth. I mean, what are you going to miss out with Bam Knight? 1 yard touchdown, maybe. That's what you're banking on. And Michael Carter is catching dump off passes. So this one's easy. Bucky for me.
Texans, Falcons, which one?
Texans. Elite defense.
I agree. I'll tell you what, man. I think Jacksonville has a shot at that division. I got to say, I think it's in play. Let's look at the schedule.
Don't they all have a shot?
No, but
based on how this division is set up.
If you look ahead, I know we'll talk about this on BP tomorrow, but the Jaguars have 2 games with the Titans left and 2 games with the Colts left. If they split with the Colts and then beat the Titans twice, Indy plays the Texans 2 more times this week and at week 18. That's trickier. It's much trickier right now, the way the standings are set up. Start 2, Marks, Pierce, Mooney, McLaurin, or Pierce. I'll also get Terry McLaurin back this week.
Gross. Against Denver. Yeah,
I
not
know.
fun. I guess it's Marks and Pierce for me. That's what I want to play.
Okay, let's go to the next one here. Anthony is up next here. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Thank you, Anthony. I did. Very nice. Pick 1 RB and 1 flex in the PPR. Bucky Irving, RJ Harvey, Travis Etienne, or Tet McMillan?
Harvey and Etienne.
Harvey and Etienne. Okay, thanks, Anthony. Appreciate you hanging out with us today. Let's talk to Jay Beck here. Good morning, gents. I need 1 running back and 2 flex in the full point PPR. Henderson, Vidal, Etienne, Olave, Wandale, Franklin.
Henderson, Etienne, and Wando.
Is it just me, or are these much bigger today? Like these?
No, these are
pylons?
definitely much bigger. They're
Right?
very different. I don't know if it's a different format or something.
Seth, did you set this to old man for me? Because it's so easy. I can read everything. It's really great. I love it. Seth is in a great mood. He's wearing Bears hat. You can't see him. He's got his Bears sweatshirt on. He's got his Bears underoos on. He's got everything. Head to toe. Chicago Bears. And they certainly covered. They went outright, but they covered. We talked about that. Bogman and I cha-ching on that one. All right, let's go to Evan here. Full point PPR, Judkins, Gainwell, or Vidal this week?
It's probably going to be Judkins. He's got a good matchup, too, and we know the Browns want to pound the rock. That game's going to be gross. Classic Cleveland weather. So.
I think Shador's going over that 154.5, though. I think that line's too low. That's too low of a number. Whatever. Dowdle or Michael Wilson? Oh, what happens to Michael Wilson now? Marvin Harrison's back. Anything happened to him?
I mean, there might be some. I mean, maybe he only gets 12 targets instead of 18. I guess that's the way I mean, that's the way I register. It's like, maybe he won't get 18, but he'll probably still get 10. And that's pretty good. I mean, Dowdle, this is a tough matchup for him against the Rams, and they've been using Chuba a little bit more. I mean, Dowdle seems like the safe play because you feel like you're pretty strong with his workload projection, but it's Panthers offense, man, and just so up and down. I think I'm just going to stay in the flames with Michael Wilson, but willing to be wrong.
All right, start 2 wide receivers in a flex. Jefferson, Michael Wilson, Diggs, Tet, Warren. Playoffs are on the line.
Everyone's playoffs are on the line.
Not
Everyone's
everybody.
everyone's is a must
some people
win.
are checked out. No, that's not true. I mean, some people already made the playoffs. I've made the playoffs in a bunch of leagues, and I'm out of it in a couple leagues. So, it's already set to a certain
Let's
degree.
see. I would just go with Wilson and Jalen Warren.
And who's the flex?
Ted. Tetrova.
Or I guess you would go with Michael. I'm sorry. Say that again. You would go with Tet and Michael
Wilson, Tetrova, and Jalen Warren. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Now we've done it. What about Devin Neal or Aaron Jones? Devin Neal getting high volume today with Kamara out?
I would just say Aaron Jones. It's like the same kind of bet, feels like.
Got Brosmer, though. Bro.
One of them's got Shuck. Shuck!
Wow. Shuck is better than Brosmer.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I watched him play in college. I absolutely know that.
How much? So you've been grinding the Brosmer film?
I've been grinding the Brosmer film, but I remember seeing him once or twice and going, all right. And I remember seeing Shuck a few times, and Shuck is, Shuck is Shuck.
Yeah, well, Shuck's like 37 years old. Of course.
Don't talk bad about your elders. High flex PPR half Michael Wilson, Bucky Irving, or Tyrone Tracy.
Probably just play Michael Wilson.
Okay, keeping it safe there with the Michael Wilson. Ted McMillan, Samuel, or Sutton get one.
Samuel, Debo Samuel. Oh yeah, so let's go with
Debo Samuel.
Yeah,
no
Debo.
Samuel Adams. Yeah. Let's go to Texans or Rams defense today. I think you got to play the Rams defense in that matchup today, right? Yeah. And then start T-Law or broken Daniel Jones.
Don't play a guy with a fractured fibula. Just don't do it against the best defense in the NFL.
That's what I mean. Like, I think the Texans win. We talked about this all week, even before that injury news. Like, we were talking about it. So, QJ, Pearsall, Pierce, DK, Jaden Higgins. Pick one. You got one.
Pierce. Actually,
I'm taking Higgins. I like Higgins.
New quarterback in.
It's got 2 touchdowns in the last 3 weeks.
But that was Davis Mills. Got Stroud back.
He's got 3 in the last 5. That was Stroud. Aha. Checkmate.
So he's got 1 touchdown in the last 5 games. 1 being with Stroud, or 2.
One being with Stroud, but it doesn't matter. He's evolving.
He's evolving.
I'm taking Higgins. You can take Pierce. Morning boys. Half PPR. Judkins or KW9.
KW9.
Would you play Marvin Harrison over Olave or Tet?
No.
Okay, there you go. Next up, Josh or Stafford?
Josh
Allen. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm playing Josh Allen.
Playing the Steelers.
Yeah, I know, but I think it's just the notion of it. Need to play 2 full PPR, Egbuka or Harvey, Tet.
For a second, I thought I just said Egbuka or Harvey pick 2.
I know, I missed the Tet. I'm 100 miles. I'm bebopping and scatting this morning, baby.
McMillan and Harvey.
Whole day off yesterday. It's a lot. McMillan and Harvey. Okay. Yeah. Start 2, Pearsall, Jennings, Shakir, Aaron Jones, Bam Knight.
Shakir and Aaron Jones.
Okay, let's go to Chris's question here. Full PPR. What a lovely profile picture of Chris here.
Some amber in the background.
Looking off into the distance. Actually, I gotta go this way. I like that. It's good. Rico, Mechie, DK, Waller, Strange. You get 2.
Rico and
I like Mechie.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Mechie's been strong, especially in the PPR. He's good for 10 to 12. Morning Pros guillotine question. Ooh, I just got eliminated last week because stupid Jamar Chase didn't play. I need to start 2 in my flex. Warren, Egbuka, Olave, Shakir, Wandale, or Marvin.
2. So I'm going to start Warren and Wandale.
Okay. Warren or Gadsden?
Warren.
Next up here is favored by 66%. 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. Terry, Juwan, Waller, Mechie. I just played Juwan and Mechie, and I get out of there.
Yep.
And I don't mess around. Russ also with a nice one. All these nice profile picks today. I want to see somebody with lasers in the background. That's what I want to see. Half PPR, start 2, McMillan, Diggs, or Walker.
McMillan and Walker.
Yeah, I'm not throwing Darren Waller back in everybody. Like, by the way, 2 people asking about Darren Waller and stuff. Let's not run to do that if we can avoid it. Chris Olave or Michael Wilson?
Olave.
Good morning, pros. Full PPR, Jaden Higgins, Mechie, or Pierce?
Pierce.
Okay, it's Pierce for you. Troy or Sutton after bye? Bump for Sutton? Question mark.
I like Sutton.
Okay. Choose 2 in the full PPR. Judkins, Bucky Irving, Tyler Warren.
The running backs.
I would agree. Warren's a little banged up here. Also, want to let everybody know today's stream is brought to you by DraftKings. So listen up, everybody. Our DraftKings partners have Pick Six deal waiting for you. You don't want to miss. New DraftKings customers, this one is for you right now. When you play $5 or more and you your first paid Pick Six entry, you'll get $50 in bonus picks instantly. That's right. Play $5, get 50 in bonus picks to keep building your slips and take your shot at the big payouts. Just use my promo code FPROS, or you can just scan the QR code right there on the screen to sign up and start playing. If you have been thinking about trying Pick Six, now's the time to get in. Just use my promo code FPROS or the QR to sign up. All new DraftKings customers can play $5, get $50 in bonus picks instantly. Let's build some lineups. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. In Connecticut, must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions may vary upon jurisdiction. Pick Six not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. One per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick Six bonus that's expire in 14 days. Ends 12/2/25 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Terms at pick6.com/promos. There you go. Got it all in there. Boom. Done. Let's get back to the questions here. Let's go to G-Man. Hey, fellas. Got a 3-pack. Higgins or Jennings?
Jennings.
Full PPR, Otten, Juwan. I like Juwan. Pick 3. Full PPR 3. Which QB sits 6 per touchdown? Okay, we got T-Law, May, and Herbert. T-Law sits. There you go. No worries about May with the O-line. I think that's a fair question.
He runs.
I know it's the Giants, but yeah.
That's the thing. He's going to run more than it'll work out.
It'll work out, Strick May. It'll work out. By the way, if the Bills lose today and the Pats win Monday, that's going to be a 4-game lead at first place there, buddy. I don't think the Bills are going to lose today, but if they do, whatever. Brochachos, full PPR, flex 2, sit 3. Charbonnet, Algier, Schultz, Mooney, Godwin. Who are the 2 that get in?
Full PPR. I think I want to roll with Schultz and Charbonnet.
Schultz and Sharbs. Okay. Schultz and Sharbs. Okay. We have some B10 questions, so let me try to get them in. I will find them here. So these were people who were already at the other stream who super chatted, but we had to end that one. So I'm going to try to get these. See, I had a little idea. I made a little promo code and it worked. See?
I thought we were answering Big Ten questions.
It could be. Could be. Let's go. Michigan State. Fantasy Pros, Knicks or Baker?
Bo Nix.
Okay, McConkey or Olave?
Conky.
Franklin or Wilson?
Wilson.
Pick a tight end. Hunter Henry, Kincaid, or Strange?
I will go with Hunter Henry.
Okay, let's get some more of the B10s because they were there early and they missed out. 1 wide receiver, 1 flex, BTJ, Mechie, Vidal.
And then flex, man, it's really hard to trust Brian Thomas Jr.
It's Mechie.
So.
It's Mechie.
Yeah.
Tight end, Taysom Hill, Parkinson, or Helm. I'll take my shot with Helm.
I'll take Taysom Hill.
Okay. I think Helm has a higher floor. Harvey, KW3, Rico Neal, pick 2. Half.
Harvey and Ken Walker.
Harvey and Ken Walker. Okay. Special Frosty. Look at that. That's a handsome profile pick 2. Pick 1 in the flex. PPR, Devin Neal, Pittman, Tyrone Tracy.
Devin Neal.
Okay. Next up, we have Kate's question here. Another lovely profile picture. Brissett or Dart?
Brissett.
All right. And flex Michael Wilson, BTJ, or Parker?
Michael Wilson.
It has to be until further notice. I understand, like, everyone's nervous now. Kate's nervous. Everyone's nervous about the potential of Marvin Harrison's return, but I think you still got to continue to roll with what Michael Wilson's done over guys like BTJ, especially. So good luck, Kate. Next one here is Stacy's question here. Playoffs, another nice profile. Everyone's got nice profile pictures today. I love this. Maybe I just can't see them ever because now everything is much bigger. My old man glasses.
You've already been there.
I can see it. Oh, look, I can see everything now. I look like Robert De Niro at the end of Goodfellas when I wear these because I got to make this face. Like, no. The coats are in the back. No. You got to go all the way back there. You got to go all the way back to get the coats. What are you doing? Got to go all the way back. All right.
I think you remind me of more of Robert De Niro from Meet the Fockers. Jinx, the cat. What's the name of the cat, Jinx? What's the name of the cat? Something like that.
I never watched any of the Fockers movies.
Oh, they're funny. They're funny movies.
I don't know. I just never thought they were. I don't know.
I think they're funny.
What does it say? I have nipples. You milk me? Is that what you wanted me to say? Playoffs start today. Stacy, why are the playoffs starting today? You got buys next week for everybody. It's a terrible idea.
We have playoffs in our content league next week, or we have playoffs next week in our content league. So
that's dumb too.
It is.
It's dumb. All right, we need a wide receiver and a flex. Wandale, Allen, Marvin Harrison, Michael Wilson, Vidal, and Olave.
Wandale and Vidal.
All right,
Wandale,
go get
Vidal.
him, Stacy. Go win that playoff. I can't believe people are in the playoffs right now. It's madness. Madness, I tell you. All right, let's get to Kelly's question here. All the ladies are out this morning. This is excellent. Full PPR, flex Schultz or Parker Washington?
Schultz.
I agree. 2 for 2. Good luck, Kelly. Let's go to Henning's question here. Full PPR, pick 2, BTJ, Myers, Debo, DK.
Myers and Debo.
Okay, Myers and Debo. Here's another one from Hoop. Hoop it up. We love Hoop it up. There you go. Look at that profile. This is like a whole new world. I'm actually seeing our fan base. This is great. 12 team full PPR start 2. Sutton, Marvin Harrison, Wilson, Pittman, and Kittle.
Sutton and Wilson.
Seth must have seen that commercial for that phone that, you ever see the phone for the old folks where you can read what they're saying to you? Have you seen this commercial? It's like, I couldn't hear what
must be out of the target audience.
Yeah, I'm definitely in that target audience now. It's, it's like, oh, we just, I couldn't hear what my grandkids were saying, but now I can read it and like transcribes. He must have been inspired and somehow made this larger here today. It's great though. Matthew Frazier, no profile picture, but we'll answer your question anyway.
Big N.
Kenneth Walker or Bucky Irving?
Ken Walker.
And then half PPR, sit one of these guys, Tet, Darno, Mooney, and Adams, or BTJ. It's between BTJ. Mooney and BTJ. Oh,
I don't know. I don't know how you can feel confident starting him in any capacity.
I don't know either.
He was bad before he got hurt, and I mean, I want to at least see him at least be healthy. So,
let's go. Thank you guys for everything. Start 3. Waddle, Tet, Diggs, Rico, Devin Neal.
Standard. Okay. So you need touchdown. So Waddle's in. Rico's in, and then probably between Tetaroa and Devin Neal. I think I'll go with Tetaroa. I think he's going to see some volume today. So
I like the way you say Tetaroa. It's so nice. Tetaroa.
Isn't that his name?
It is, but you have a little bit of more. You got a little bit more on the Roa. I don't know. It's very good. It's very nice. It's
Appreciate
nice
that,
pronunciation.
Joe. Thankful for you.
I'm thankful for you. I'm grateful this holiday season for my friend Andrew Erickson. PPR wide receiver 2, Wilson or Pittman?
Wilson.
And then flex Dowdle or Neal?
Dowdle.
Rico. Yeah. Rico. All right, let's go to Awesome Dev. Love Dev. Okay, Lamar's killing you. Join the club, brother. Pick 2 wide receiver and flex. Wandale, Michael Wilson, Diggs, Sutton.
All right, 2 receivers.
Woody, KW3. These are all in here. 2 wides and a flex. I want Wilson in. Yes. You want Sutton in today?
I like Sutton. I definitely want Wandale in there. So
kind of like Diggs against the Giants. I don't know if you've soured on Diggs or not, but like,
I mean, last week was really sad because his snaps went down after Booty came back, which I didn't think was going to happen. So I mean, I like Walker a lot. They got a really massive spread. Walker season high in snaps last week. So
I agree. All right, let's go to James' question here. Morning Bros, must win. Knicks, Brissett, or Dart? I think Brissett is the safest of them. He's been a QB1 every single week.
And he's getting Marvin Harrison back. That's fair.
I mean, he's just been that guy. Like I literally did this morning with Brissett and Dart rather. And Dart's fun, but like, what if Dart gets hurt again? He's already been in concussion protocol a couple times. I'm in the blue tent.
I'm concerned about what he's going to do running wise, because Brian Dable was going to run that guy 15 times no matter what. Whereas I don't think Kafka's going to necessarily think let's call 15 design runs.
But he doesn't even have to run. He gets sacked once, his head hits the turf. Next thing you know, he's in the blue tent again. Like, I can't take that risk.
I think Jacoby's
especially we don't have to.
Safe, yeah.
So I would go with Brissett. Pick
Brissett's
one wide receiver and a flex. Michael Wilson, Franklin, Sutton, Neal, or Rico.
I would go. I mean, do you just play the Broncos receivers? I feel pretty good about both those guys against. I mean, one of them's got a pop against the Commanders. Commanders defense sucks.
I'm okay with that, but I'm also okay with Wilson and Sutton.
That's fine. I'm cool with that too.
I'll tell you what. I was playing Brissett over Burrow this week. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. But Burrow is terrific, better than I thought he possibly could be after missing all that time. And I should know better. The minute you tell Joe Burrow no,
Well, hey, in your defense, because I was also on Joe Burrow too. Like, it's not like he scored like 35 fantasy points. He had like 19. So it was a good game.
19 is going to get you QB1 ish. Like that's around there.
No, actually, not when all 32 teams are playing. Like
that's
he got
fair.
outscored by Goff, outscored him. Love outscored him. Hertz outscored him. So, I mean, like, it's just
those Dontavian Wicks touchdowns, just hysterical.
Yeah, dude. I knew we all knew Dontavian Wicks was good. It just took us. We were just early, just like significantly. It's like way early.
Pick 3: Harvey, Henderson, Dowdle, K9, KW9, Bucky, Vidal, Pearsall.
Okay, Henderson's in, Harvey's in, and Ken Walker's in.
Yeah, let's see how healthy Bucky is. Also starting Tet in the Rams D, so is Dowdle kind of a controversial start? No, it's not controversial, but we're not starting him anyway. Flex 2: Woody, Marks, or Vidal.
Isn't that the answer? Aren't those 2 players?
Maybe flex 1, they meant.
Yeah,
I'll give Carnage the benefit of the doubt.
I will take my Dell here.
Otherwise, I'll flex both of them. I already forgot a player, one of the two.
It's fine.
It was a long holiday weekend, a lot of stress for him. You don't know. Evans up next. Rank T-Law, Purdy, Daniel Jones, or Jaden Daniels. Rest of season.
Evan, I would check out the rest of season rankings that we slave over every single week. But
I think it's this order. I'll be honest with you.
I actually really like Purdy rest of season because he has a really good playoff schedule after their bye week. So it depends on where you're.
2 games against the Titans left. Depending on how long.
He's also Trevor Lawrence.
That's fair. That's fair. You want to put Purdy over T-Law? I got no.
I like Purdy particularly. Daniel Jones is really hard. Daniel Jones, their schedule's really tough. They get the Texans. He's hurt. Daniel Jones, you might have would you just drop him before things kind of unravel? It's like he doesn't have good matchups. He's injured.
Yeah.
And
I'm good.
And Daniel,
stop selling. They tell you in school, once you make the sale, stop selling. It's like Shark Tank. Just stop selling.
Buy this pen.
I will give you I will invest $500,000 for 5% of your company. Boys, who's going in the flex spot between Neal, Marks, and Strange?
Marks.
Agreed. That's an easy one. Morning, fellas. Need to help a must-win matchup. Start 2. Egbuka, Tet, Michael Wilson. It's the last 2 for me right now.
You're benching Egbuka?
I don't want to, but I have to. With those guys, yeah.
Yeah, it's Egbuka. I kind of was optimistic because I thought Bridgewater would play and Bridgewater might be healthier than Baker, but now Baker's playing, and is he healthy? He's healthy enough to play, but yeah, he's been struggling because he's been battling through injuries, and it seems like he's doing the same thing again. So
yep. Yeah. Flex Dowdle, ATN, McConkey, or Diggs, PPR.
I'm going to flex ETN.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I was quick on the trigger on that one. Booty, Mechie, or Higgins, PPR.
You like Higgins, but I don't like Mechie. Do you have
I think
lean?
Mechie is a very safe 12 points for me. Mechie's going to catch 5 balls for 60 yards or something like that. He's going to be in that range. And then maybe there's a little touchdown equity. He's got a couple touchdowns too. Higgins, I think, is a little bit more boomer busty, a little bit more touchdown dependent. So I would just take the points with Mechie personally. And Booty's kind of the same way too. Booty's a little all or nothing. Mechie gives you points.
Booty's does he catch that one long pass or not? That's basically what he does.
And it is the Giants.
Last week he got a penalty, he didn't catch it. So I think Mechie is probably the play. He's been good. He's been good the last 2 weeks, building some chemistry with Tyrod.
He's a great story. I'm rooting for the kid. He's a very talented guy who had a terrible set of circumstances. I want John Mechie to succeed, so I'm rooting for him selfishly. Henderson, ATN, Aaron Jones, or Judkins in PPR. It's Hendo for me. Did you watch the Giants against Jahmyr Gibbs? Did you not watch that? Just because they fired the defensive coordinator doesn't mean all of a sudden the defense is good. Okay? That doesn't. It doesn't
could even be worse.
Could. Daniel, Marvin Harrison, or Michael Wilson? I'm playing Wilson until further notice.
Yeah, I don't know. I even if Marvin Harrison has an impact on Michael Wilson, I don't think he's going to outscore him this week.
Marvin? He got Marvin Harrison. He's on Sling Blade there. Marvin Harrison Jr. I do.
And then I will take the Browns defense.
That's a good defense. I like them French fried taters. Do you even know that movie? You don't know that movie, do you? Sling Blade, Billy Bob Thornton.
Nope. It's on my list. Add it to the list.
It's a great performance. Is it a great movie? It's okay movie. Great performance. I wouldn't add it to the list. I've done a lot of lists of movies you need to watch before that one. Flex, pick 1. Vidal, Pierce, Judkins, Bucky, Booty. Get 1.
Judkins.
Agreed.
Actually, no. I'll go really? Bucky, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Bucky's got a lot of upside this week. Anyone coming back from an injury always has that insane type of floor risk where it's he just bottoms out. But Bucky gets going,
Baker's
injury, you get a monster
I can
game.
see that point too. Where Baker's hurt, you got to rely on Bucky a little bit more. But is he ready for that? Like he better be. Otherwise,
I really think that it's going to be they're going to give Bucky some touches in the beginning of the game, and if he looks good, he's going to eat. But then if he looks like crap, if he looks like a guy who's missed like 9 games, then he's probably not going to. So it really is like boom or bust with Bucky. So, but again, this week you might be in a massive hole depending on. Oh, I face Rashee Rice, I face CeeDee Lamb this week. I need upside. That's Bucky this week.
All right, must win full PPR flex Henderson or Ladd.
Henderson.
And then Juwan or Warren.
Warren.
Gotta play Warren still. I mean that sucks, but like that's a Titanic player. You go down with the ship. Real Mikey, what's happening here? Is Mikey wearing like a helmet or something? What's happening in that picture?
I don't know.
I don't know what's happening there. And he's like, no, please, no pictures. Need 2 without stack. Dowdle, Bucky, Igbuka, Tet, and hope my profile makes the cut. It's excellent, Mikey.
It looks like it is kind of like it's like kind of cut off though because we can't see what's at the top. So it does make the quote unquote cut, as you said.
I don't. Yeah, like it's all good, and then we have no idea what's forehead. Like what's happening? What's starting here? Because it seems like it's very.
Maybe it's a hat. It's gotta be a hat or something.
I guess, but is it back? Maybe it's a backwards hat. Maybe it's a backwards cap.
Yeah, that could be it.
Okay. All right.
So need 2 without stacking. Without stack, I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Just give the best 2 players. That's what you want to do. Always. It's Bucky.
I'll go with yeah. Or you want to? So are you Bucky over Dowdle? Or no? I'm really torn on that one. That one's close for me.
It's close. I don't like the game script for Dowdle.
Yeah.
Or, if you had Bucky all this time, it's like this is it. It's S or get off the pot right now.
But I kind of feel like Dowdle has a higher floor, and like we've seen ceiling games from Dowdle too. Like we know.
Do you want to play the 2 running backs then, and not play Ted?
No, because it's full PPR. So like Ted also has a pretty high floor and ceiling combo. I think I play Dowdle and Ted, to be honest. Okay. It's close. Like I could be convinced it couldn't beat Oppie Bucky, but look, Rico does have a really high ceiling too. Like I don't want to I know that the last couple weeks have been tough, especially last week, but I mean when they get going, if Carolina can keep this any sense of competitive, which I like the over in that game, so I think Rico could see a lot of touches.
All right, half PPR, flex Keenan or Gadsden.
Keenan.
And then Denver or Cleveland defense.
Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm
glad playing at home, man. It's like such a smash spot. 49ers offense is in a terrible spot. We all know it, dude. Like it's a terrible spot.
If I get the Bears to beat the Eagles, the Chiefs losing to the Cowboys, and then also the Browns beating the 49ers today, I'm gonna be a very happy boy. Like
I mean, all underdogs are 4-0 so far. Week 13.
It's been so good. It's been so good. Start 2: Vidal, Rico, Michael Wilson, Neal.
Rico and Wilson.
All right. Let's get the next question up here. It's Kessia Bible. Kessia Bible. I don't know how you say that. I'm doing.
She needs help. That's what she
needs help. Let's help her. I'm on Raw, so need upside. Yes, we all do. Starting Christian Watson. Started Hall and Achan. Okay, I need a flex. Warren, Gainwell, or DK.
I think it's Warren.
I would agree and hope for the best. The Gainwell stuff is a little frustrating.
I mean,
you're assuming that was Jalen Warren or Tyler Warren? Just
Jalen Warren.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah. So let's go to Brian's question. Year 2: Henderson, Etienne, Aaron Jones, or Judkins.
Henderson.
2.
Oh, a 2. Okay. Etienne, the other guy.
Etienne, the other guy. Okay. Let's go to apologies. I've already asked, but need to pick one RB. No apologies here. As Trum is walking onto the beach here. Judkins striding confidently. Who are you gonna stride confidently with? Judkins, Vidal, Neal, or Tracy? I don't like Tracy.
Judkins.
Pick one. Pick one for RB2. Okay, yeah, so just one.
Judkins.
Okay, there you go. Judkins is in. Let's go to Cuban Dan. Good morning, bros. Flex Booty or DK?
Man, I think
if you get return yards, it's DK. If not,
I mean, DK's just been really fun, honestly. Like you're both hoping on like generating one big play, and DK's been able to do it. Like you said, I think I'm going with DK here. Like Booty, I'm just not sure what the volume is going to be like. You got the offensive line again. If anything is going to hurt offensive line issues, it's May's not going to have as much time to see routes articulate down the field where Keisha Booty thrives. So DK has been pretty good. I know that Iu Manor is coming back, but he's got a hamstring injury. So I'll go with DK.
All right. Seth is going to give us some other questions that were from the other stream real quick. So, Seth, are you with us? This is the voice of the Chicago Bears, the
Hello.
general manager.
Oh, there Bear down. Let's go. Super Bowl. Here we go.
There you go. I imagine people have images. I wish we could get Seth into the little FP logo in the corner visually. I wish we could make that work. Next year, we're going to make that work. All right, so Seth, give me another couple questions that we didn't get to from the other stream that got deleted.
Okay, this is from Hurt Spree. Hey, bros, need to win this week. Marvin Harrison Jr. or Tet McMillan?
Tet for me. Okay, next.
All right. It says Marvin Harrison Jr. or Michael Wilson this week?
Michael Wilson. I would not start Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, I would avoid that too.
Yeah.
All right, from Fantasy Football 44, PPR, Flex Bucky, Chris Rodriguez, Parker Washington, or Alec Pierce?
Bucky would be the upside play in this situation.
Agreed.
All right. Also from Fantasy Football 44, PPR, Dalton Schultz, Hunter Henry, K. Dotton, Kyle Pitts, if and only if Tyler Warren is out.
Okay. Probably go Hunter Henry.
I'm fine with that against the Giants.
Schultz. But yeah, Warren if he's in.
All right. From FSWTF1, he needs one running back, one flex. So this is a little bit convoluted just over the audio. Rico Dowdle, Devin Neal, Sean Tucker, Cortland Sutton, Michael Wilson.
We just need one or needed two?
He needs running back.
One RB, one flex.
All right, Rico's in.
Rico and Wilson.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going.
Yep.
Okay. Matthew WC 1196. Roll the dice with Tootin over Aaron Jones, half point PPR.
No. I would play Aaron Jones.
All right. Sean Dixon 304. Knicks or Baker?
Knicks.
Mm-hmm. Play the healthy guy.
McConkey or Olave?
McConkey.
McConkey.
Also play the healthy guy.
Troy Franklin or Michael Wilson?
Wilson. I mean, how do you sit a guy who's got 300 yards in 2 weeks? Like, he just can't. I can't do it.
All right. Bo Dilly 8. Bro, Superflex starting Dart. Pick second, Stroud or Jones. So he's asking CJ Stroud or Daniel Jones for his second QB.
Stroud.
Agreed.
Can't start a
guy who's got an injury.
He's facing the number one defense with a fractured fibula, which I didn't even know you could play through an injury like that. Like, what?
How many more we got here?
I mean, here, let's get to, there's quite a few more here, but so, I mean, we can do this however you want to do it.
Well, let's do a couple more, and then we'll get back to the people on the stream too.
Yeah. So this one's from N4 Nyson. Let's just call it Nyson. Half point PPR needs some help. He had Zay Flowers and Roma Dunze. Obviously, that didn't go well. He has Dalton Kincaid, Hunter Henry. Also, Darren Waller is coming off IR. So who to start out of those three?
I would just start. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with Henry. That's fine. I was gonna say Kincaid, but that's fine.
He's also injured.
Right.
You don't know if he's playing this week.
But he plays with Allen too. Yeah, but.
And then he has a follow-up. Should I drop a tight end or one of my defenses? He has two defenses, Browns and Pats.
Pick a defense. Look, the problem is
Pats have a bye week next week. So
bye week next week. Yeah, so drop them.
You got the Browns. You can play them this week.
And then lastly, Jackson Dart or Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
I know he sucked last week, but
too much risk.
We still got to go with Josh Allen.
Let's go to Mr. Morowitz's question, and we'll come back to Seth here.
Thanks,
one
Seth.
running back, one wide receiver, and a flex. We got Brees, Rico, Woody, Agbuk. Oh, so those are the running backs here. Brees, Rico, Woody. Who do you want in?
I want Brees, I want Rico, and I want Tetrell McMillan.
Okay, there you go. Other league, Rico, Franklin, Jennings, Higgins. You had one wide and a flex.
Rico, Franklin.
KW9, Rico.
Oh, sorry, yeah, KW9 and Rico.
Okay. Dowdle or Vidal?
Dowdle. Rico.
Let's go to must-win game here. Juwan Jennings or QJ?
I know Debro likes Johnson this week, and I'm cool with giving that a go as opposed to Jennings in this gross Browns 49ers game. So yeah,
Neal or Gainwell? I would go with Gainwell.
Yeah, attack the Bills defense with running backs.
Always. One more, May or Knicks?
Don't ever doubt Drake May.
That's right. It's your own risk. Half PPR flex Dowdle, Mechie, C-Rod, Godwin, or Strange. Dowdle is kind of the same one here.
Yeah.
In the half.
You got to do Dowdle here.
Full PPR, Judkins or Walker the third?
Walker.
And then Jefferson, Shakir, Wandale. You got 2. Who's the odd man out?
Well, Wandale's definitely in.
I can't say Justin Jefferson. I just can't do it. I know it's Brosburn. I know. I just can't do it. I'm playing the violin.
Full
on the
PPR.
Titanic.
Yeah, just keep Jefferson in there. It's fine.
Sucks, but whatever. Gadsden for Jawan.
Gadsden.
And was it Sutton or KW3?
KW3.
Okay. Next up here, pick 3. Ladd, Troy, BTJ, Michael Wilson, Marvin Harrison. So it's Wilson, it's Ladd, and it's Troy, isn't it?
Yep.
Benching
the juniors. No more juniors.
All right, Seth, let's do another couple of the other ones too, if you have them here, and we'll go back and forth.
All right, so we have Cash Money 40, half-point PPR, and he's locked into the playoffs. He has no RBs. He has no RBs. Dropped Kamara, got Devin Neal, and Taysom off waivers. I'm not sure if that's Taysom Hill or I don't know.
Yeah,
I need upside. So he needs upside for week 15. He has Chris Rodriguez, Kamani Vidal for week 15 and on. So this is
that schedule.
Yeah, this is.
I mean, Rodriguez has a good schedule. The Commanders have a good schedule rest of the season. So if he's the guy, that would be probably the best upside play because Vidal's going to lose work to Hampton. So that's what I would do.
Yeah. The other
Commanders
options
play the Giants that week, Andrew, just for context.
Good schedule.
The other options is to throw this out there: Kamani Vidal, Kyle Monangai, Bashul Tootin, Zach Charbonnet.
I like
Blake
Monangai.
Borum.
Monangai's part of this offense.
He's also just good.
Nobody wanted to hear me. He was my. How many times did we do drafts in the offseason, Andrew?
Hey,
he was my last pick, right?
I like him a lot too.
I'm like, Monangai's going to be good. Like, he's good.
And he's been able to do it without, Swift has been pretty good too. So I think that's also impressive. It wasn't because Swift faltered in any way. It was no, Monangai just kind of earned his snaps because he's looked good.
All right. Let's go start 3 here. Full PPR. Pittman, Wandale, Shakir, Higgins, Mechie. Phil's got a nice profile pick. Look at the hat.
Wandale. Yeah, that is a classic look. Wandale for me, start 3. Wandale's in. Shakir's in. Pittman is in.
All right, so he wants you to shave your head and me to grow out my head. And I'm not Joey B. I'm not Joe Burrow. I'm Joey B. So, Phil, get it right, buddy. I would grow out if I could grow out my hair, I would. It just kind of stops about there. It just gets real thin up there. It's not good. This is a good look for me. It's been how many years? 20 years.
It's been a while.
Next year, my bald head is old enough to drink. Well, poop. Already dropped Brissett for Dart. Excellent profile pick here, too, of James kissing the trophy. I like this. Well, make a move. Just pick him back up. Start Egbuka with banged up Baker. Tet, tough matchup, or Michael Wilson? Michael Wilson!
I would go Teterow McMillan here.
All right.
He's gonna see volume. I don't really care what the matchup is. It's that the Panthers might have to throw the ball 50 times if the Rams kill it.
I'm sure that'll work out well. Disaster and Tron.
Like that? Is that how it work out? Disaster on?
Disaster on Tron. Parker W, Charbonnet, or Terry McLaurin in the flex. Hard times. Hard times. FF on full tilt. Oh, sorry. Let's get rid of this one here. Dude. FF on full tilt. 2 QB. PPR. Pure upside. Crazy to start Ward over Purdy. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Dude, I don't know, man. I hate Purdy this week. So
I hate Purdy this week too, but I can't.
Dude, Ward is playing better. He's also facing Jacksonville.
Let's not confuse better with good. I don't know we should do that.
No, he's been running a little bit more too. I like that. He's got Eli Ayumanor back. They're playing at home.
I wouldn't start him over Purdy.
I want nothing to do with Purdy, so I'm cool with it. Do it. FF.
All right, need one RB and a flex. Franklin, Tet, Gadsden, Vidal, Neal, Jalen Warren.
One running back would be Warren, and the receiver would be Teterow. Oh, yeah, Teterow McMillan.
Will new OC help Brock Bowers? No, new quarterback would help Brock Bowers. That's what I would.
I don't know. I mean, Chip Kelly was god awful. So I think that
stealing money for 12 weeks.
I think
stealing money.
It's crazy.
I
highest paid OC.
Highest paid OC. How? Why? On what track record?
Dude, he plays fast. Up tempo. He just calls a bunch of BS plays.
He's got that, like that Madden setting where you just take like the Madden suggested play. He just keeps hitting A button, A button, A button.
Just jamming it.
Just jamming it in there. X. Full PPR. Flex Jefferson, Diggs, or Gainwell.
Diggs. Diggy.
I don't think that Philadelphia OC should walk around in public this weekend. He should definitely stay indoors. No Christmas market for him and his family this weekend. All right, let's go to Avram. Oh, look at that. Look at a profile picker from Avram. Look at that with the little. Oh, that's nice. Pick one running back and one flex. We got Williams, ATN, Dowdle, McConkey, or Diggs.
Kyron and ATN.
Okay, done and done. Let's go to Michael's question next. Full PPR. Start Dowdle or Jalen Warren?
I don't want to bench guys against the Bills. I don't want to play Warren.
So play Warren.
Yeah.
And then Franklin or Egbuka? Just spelling needs a lot of work, Michael.
Franken?
It's Franken and Egbuka.
Egbuka.
Egbuka, everybody. I'll go Franklin. I don't like how things are going there. Start two in the full PPR. Woody Marks, Marvin Harrison, Olave, or Metcalf?
Olave and Marks.
Okay. Next up here, we've got start two, Keenan Allen, Pittman, or Jaden Higgins.
Allen and Pittman.
Yeah, the first two are safer for sure. Start two, Bucky, Walker, Franklin, or Sutton.
I will go with, yeah, that's fine.
Play the volume game, right? Bucky or Vidal?
Bucky.
Woody Marks or Devin Neal?
Marks.
Standard, Bucky, Dowdle, Tet, Sutton, Franklin. Neal. Just one.
McMillan.
Okay. Let's go to Heather's question here. Hey, y'all. Howdy. PPR flex, one, Irving, Metcalf, Gadsden, Washington.
This one's Bucky for me, and then running back, it's going to be Henderson. And the other question, too, I would actually say Rico, not McMillan, because it was standard. So
I was going to say I thought the standard might, but I understand the volume of yards are yards. Mm-hmm. It's fair. Backwards hat, by the way. There you go.
There you go.
Cowboys hat. That's why it was hard to identify, because you don't see those in public very often anymore. Love you, baby. All right, Elgar, Duck, HN, half PPR, Kittle versus Cleveland. I hope they win that division. That would be hilarious. I would take a bath on a couple parlays where I have the Eagles winning that division, but for the sake of the comedy, I'm here for it. Half PPR, Kittle versus Cleveland in the weather, or Juwan Johnson versus Miami. You gotta play Kittle still, I think.
Kittle could be playing in. I don't even care what kind of weather. It's just too much upside.
It's Kittle. All right, Harvey or Bucky coming back from injury?
Harvey's smash.
Right. Let's go to Tiffany's question. Look at there's a background. There's paintings in the background here for Tiffany. Yeah. Must win. PPR need two. Olave, Washington, Gadsden.
Olave and Malik Washington or Parker, whatever. I don't really.
Doesn't
Gadsden.
Matter.
That's a good point.
All right, let's go to
George Washington. It doesn't matter.
Official Bojangles profile picture is definitely he's like a character from Parks and Rec. Yeah. Very Parks and Rec looking. He's got a little bit of smirk. A little something's going on here.
Parker Washington.
Washington or Mechie. I go Mechie.
I don't really want you, buddy. There's a lot of Jags receivers that are active this week. It's
Bucky, Vidal, BTJ, or Parker Washington. I think it's
Speaking of which, Bucky. Yep. Go Slay.
Buck. All right, Johnny, Dart or Brissett? I'm going Brissett here. I already said
Jagoby.
Should I drop Tootin, Stevenson, Myers, Gadsden, or Pearsall and stash Mike Evans? Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I would drop
or Tootin, right?
I would drop Myers.
Really?
What is he like?
I would give him a little time with that schedule. Again,
I want to roster high upside handcuff running backs during the play. Because again, the Patriots have a great schedule. If Henderson gets banged up, Stevenson's back to being the guy. So
Steven, one of my bald brothers here. Flex half Jefferson, RJ Harvey, or Gainwell.
Harvey.
I love that we're seeing everybody. I don't ever remember this many avatars ever.
People are putting
Avies in there right now. They're putting Avies in there right now because they know it's bringing me joy. Full PPR flex 2. We got Jeddas, Marvin Harrison Jr., Judkins, or Harvey. I think it's the last two.
The running backs. Yep. Agreed.
Running backs for us here. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate you supporting the channel here. Oh, by the way, everybody, too. Actually, we'll get to Abrams' other question first. Are we playing Kittle this week? Yes, we are. Unless you have Trey McBride.
And Trey McBride. Yeah.
I was like, what are we doing here? Also, don't forget, if you need to know if a player is going to be in or not, Are They Playing is a great tool. Download the FantasyPros app, go to fantasypros.com/Are They Playing, and we'll tell you the probability of whether or not a player is going to make it to week 13. Garrett Wilson ain't, but maybe your players will. So again, fantasypros.com/are they playing? That's the place to find out. Are they playing? By the way, good news. Amon-Ra St. Brown looks like a low ankle sprain. Now, he did have the extra, early game. So maybe he plays next week. My guess is he misses just a week. That's my guess. I need you for week 15, Amon-Ra. I need you for the playoffs. Don't you dare. I got to get in there. I need you, buddy. Awesome Dev. Jaden Higgins, Cup, or Mechie?
You like Mechie, right?
I like Mechie. I think Mechie's safe.
Okay, Mechie. Easy.
And I don't think the Falcons are unbeatable. Do you? Falcons aren't special. I think they've proven that with their
everyone I've listened to is on Jets money line. So
I don't know about that. But,
Falcons on the road.
At least the Jets Stadium got some winning last Sunday, everybody. Jet Stadium saw a couple titles won with my girls playing some football. That's what I had. The boys got to step outside. Step outside, Jets, Giants. Bye, Brian Dable, Aaron Glenn. I was the offensive coordinator for 14U Champs right here. Head coach, co-head coach there for the 12U girls also.
Someone get him Woody Johnson on the phone, please.
I mean, I'm local. I could come do it, Situational football. That's what drove me crazy about Thursday. It's situational football. You're down by 2 scores. Kick the field goal.
It's not cool.
The worst.
It's not cool, Joe. You just go for it. No matter what. Doesn't matter what the game is. You got to go for it. No matter what.
Lions are hopeless. I had so much hope for them, too. It was a good story, man. Lions were going the right trajectory the last couple of years. It's over. James, PPR, 2 flex, BTJ, Bucky, Tracy, Neal, or Marks?
I'm going to go with Bucky and Marks.
I agree with that decision. We already did Mechie on this one, Phil. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Let's go to Parker. Parker's got a lot of people in the profile picture, at least 2, I think. Michael Wilson or Woody Marks, half PPR. This is interesting.
I'll go with Wilson.
I do too. You got to ride that bus till the wheels come off, baby. Yeah. Appreciate you, GR. Thank you so much. That's a GR8 JoJo right there. That's a fun one. Let's go to next question here. Actually, I had a question. Just a lot of people just or Derek Brown. Look at him hanging out in the stream. Hi, D-Bro. D-Bro had a nice token turkey. We sent pictures of our meat on Thanksgiving to each other. I sent him the short ribs that I made. That came out fantastic, fork tender. And he sent me a picture of his turkey, which he did the charbroiled turkey. It looked very good. Not a big turkey guy, but it did look good. And all the fixians. Had a lot of fixians. Everybody had a lot of fixians. PPR, need 2. Jaden Higgins, Debo, A.D. Mitchell, and Pierce.
I will go with Pierce and Debo. Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly.
I don't want anything to do with Debo. Like, get screen passes.
Over Jawan, absolutely not. Absolutely.
Yeah,
not.
No, it's aggressive.
Higgins over Neal.
I like it, but no.
Jaden Higgins over Neal.
Neal's pretty locked in. I mean, he's got high upside this week. Could see a lot of
Egbuka, Samuel, Mooney, Jennings, pick 2. I think it's the
Egbuka and Mooney.
Really?
As much as I dislike Debo, like
I'm on the other end of that. I'm on. Wow, you're Egbuka and Mooney. Wow.
You're playing Debo Samuel over Egbuka, or Darnell Mooney over Egbuka. I can get behind the other 3. I'm definitely playing Egbuka out of these 4 guys.
All right, I'm just gonna be quiet unless you do this one.
I
don't have a strong enough feeling. I'm just have a bad feeling about the other ones. Lawrence or Dart this week?
Oh man. Worried about Dart in the running.
Oh, look, and Mr. Marowitz is in a profile picture too. Here's me in the sunshine there in the background. This is nice. Look at the clouds there. This is Mr. Marowitz at Red Rocks. That's what this is. Can't wait for that live album to drop.
Dart's
the upside play. There's no doubt, but
yeah, let's start. Just gotta go Dart. He'll probably be fine.
All right. Let's go to start Houston defense or versus Hurt Jones or Cleveland defense in the snow.
I would just.
Are we getting snow or just wintry mix? Is it actually snow?
It doesn't. I don't. It's probably some. It's just Cleveland in the weather in November. It's gonna be. It's just gonna be gross. Like I don't know. I don't know if it really matters. Like snow, rain. It's just not a good spot for the 49ers offense. Not a good spot
Cleveland.
for points.
I like Cleveland defense for turnovers today. Marvin Harrison, BTJ, Michael Pittman, Chris Olave, RJ Harvey, or Bam Knight. Marvin Harrison's in that mix too. Need 3 in the full PPR.
Harvey, Olave, Pittman. Boom.
Jay looks like an album cover here. Jay's album's dropping next week, everybody. Go pick it up December 1st.
Jay-Z?
I don't know. Maybe. Could be.
Jay-Z's
Jimbo Fisher. It's also a fun Abby. Marvin Harrison, Michael Wilson.
Michael Wilson.
Wilson. Full PPR. Ertz, Strange, or Waller?
Strange.
All right, everybody. Also, don't forget, if you're hanging out there, or maybe you can't watch football today and you can't just sit in front of the TV all day, you should check out the game day experience over at Fantasy Pros as well. Fantasy Pros app is available for download. Go to fantasypros.com/game day, and you can experience live scoring for your fantasy team. It's a great way to keep track on all your teams as we're making this playoff push. I know a lot of people, a lot of holiday stuff going on today. This is a great way. If you're sitting at the table with the relatives you don't like, having that second or third Thanksgiving, and you just don't want to interact with anybody, you just got to keep this off to the side there, even hide it in the mashed potatoes if you need to. Again, game day is the way to experience all of your Week 13 action without ever leaving the palm of your hand. So go check it out right now. Download the Fantasy Pros app. All right, before we get out of here, we're going to answer a couple more questions, and then Tom Strachan and our good friend, the Welsh, I believe we're going to take you through the next couple here. Stafford or Bo Nix today? Where do you want to go?
Stafford.
Okay. Next up, we have start Tet or Jefferson. This is where I would start Tet.
McMillan. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's bad news here. Viking season did not go well. Bo Nix or Brissett? It's Brissett for me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Juwan or Gadsden?
Gadsden.
Okay.
Gadsden.
G. Gadsden. Oh, here's a couple B10s. Rams defense, Los Angeles Chargers D.
Rams defense.
Okay. Strange, Gadsden, or Fannin? I'd go Gadsden here.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, you keep Gadsden. Don't play the waiver wire. Drop all those tight ends. You only need one. Let's go to 2 flex spots. Fill in Franklin, Neal, or Walker.
Walker. And Franklin.
Okay. 3 flex starts.
Hey, Franklin.
See that reference you get? You get the Franklin reference?
Yeah, that's what I grew up. I was
You grew
obsessed
up
with that
watching
show.
PBS?
Yeah.
You a big Super Y kid too? You like the Super Y? That was after you.
Was that the station? Super
No,
Y?
Super Y was the
Was a
character, the question mark. Yeah, you like went through stories and stuff.
I
like that.
I liked Franklin and Little Bear. Those are my shows.
Little Bear. Yeah, Franklin. Hey,
Yep.
it's Franklin. Coming over to your house. My kids watch Franklin. 3 flex leagues. Start 2. Otten, Bucky, Vele, or Tootin.
Bucky. Oh, so we're just gonna sit. Don't play Vele. He hasn't done anything till
I agree.
Start yet. So
He's a big fat 0. All right. We're going to head out of here because I see the boys are ready to come in here and kick ass for the next hour. Appreciate everybody staying with us here. Don't go anywhere. Welsh and Tommy Boy are going to take you through the next hour, answer more of your questions right after this quick break.
Hi, I'm Chris Welsh with a very important public service announcement. Do you suffer from any of the following? Making the wrong lineup decisions every single week. A Brock Bowers late scratch. How about Jaylen Warren playing in London, then it's like super early, then he's not playing? Do you live on the West Coast and being forced into unreasonable 6 a.m. times to check your lineups? If you answered yes to any of those, we've got a solution for you. Fantasy Pros Autopilot. Autopilot can be your hero, whether you struggle with the right decisions, you're super busy, or you just need some saving from that last minute deactivation like the Jaylen Warren in London thing. Here's how Autopilot works. First, you can just swap inactive players. You can set it up where My Playbook will automatically swap out players with suggested lineup changes for inactive players. Or you can turn on full autopilot mode, where My Playbook will automatically submit or suggest the optimal lineup based on the latest expert consensus ranks. Don't let late decisions or even your time zone ruin a fantasy matchup any single week. Work smarter, not harder at fantasypros.com/myplaybook to get started today. Why did I not have autopilot set up for Jaylen Warren? What's up, friends, and welcome back to hour two of the live stream Q&A, where Tom Strachan and myself are answering your questions for the next hour. Whatever you got for this week 13, we got your back. We got some other stuff going on. Our boy Seth is going to help us out with I don't understand, Tom, the B10s. We've got all these code words that are going to happen in here. There were B10 questions and whatnot, but we're just going to answer them. We're going to be here for a full hour just answering whatever they got.
You know, Thanksgiving week makes everything a little funky. So we just roll with the punches.
By the way, how about Tom Strachan, the third best ranker on Fantasy Pros this past week? This was the one week I didn't get to, on the rank show, if people listen, I celebrate the top 3 people every single time I open up the show, but we didn't get the accuracy until after we had recorded the show. So it's the 1 week. And of course, Tom Strachan, boom, number 3. So congratulations, buddy. It had to be, I was trying to think, who was it? Because it was Sean Tucker the week prior. So who got you at that, or whom got you at such a good rank?
Honestly, I think it was possibly just fading a couple of the bigger guys and dropping like Puka Nacua down a bit. I dropped Josh Allen down ahead of that game against the Texans. I didn't feel good about that whatsoever. So there was no one particular player who stood out, but yeah, it was just generally getting a few of the fades right. And look, it doesn't happen every week, does it? But definitely I'll enjoy it when it does happen.
Tom's like, it wasn't one thing. It was all that. I was good all around. Amazing. It was my general greatness that did it.
Well, if my QB rankings had been a bit better, it would have been first overall. So,
well, me saying that every single week. All right. So here's the deal. You guys know, you guys are coming over from hour 1. You can drop your super chats. We will make sure we jump into those. Those are guaranteed, I believe. Outside of these B10s and whatever, I think we're good. So we're going to roll with guaranteed super chats for a while. If you want to drop those for week 13, we'll get some of the latest news. I believe we always get our Rappaport report halfway through on the inactives and everything like that. So you guys drop your super chats. We got you covered, and we'll try to get to everything else in between as well. All right, let's get to it. No more wasting time. The Redbeard. Is this like Redbeard from Discord? With the first one up here, Bucky or Quinshon Judkins. Can only pick one.
Man, I've got Bucky 2 spots ahead of Quinshon Judkins there, but that's super tough with the weather in Cleveland and Bucky coming back. I would just lean towards Bucky because I think it's a better game environment.
I am heavy Quinshon Judkins in this one, just because. And now I'll give credit here. The ranks these guys are back to back, but they had unless I haven't heard, they had originally said that their approach to Bucky was going to be similar to what Chris Godwin's was when he first returned, which was a lower snap share. Now, I believe when he's out there, he will get touches, but if it's a 30, 35, maximum 40% snap share, I'm just not sure it's going to have elite touches. Now, if they get into a red zone, they could obviously look to him. Quinshon Judkins, though, is going against the Niners defense that's not great. There's weather. They're going to run the ball a whole bunch. I like Judkins. In this one.
I've just struggled a bit with Judkins because before last week when he got the 2 Wildcat touchdowns, so much of his production's just been empty. He's not found the end zone that often. So I think that's why I'm just slightly lower on him in general.
Yeah, no, I hear it. All right. Next one up here is Eddie. Nico or Olave?
There's 2 players who when they're both firing on form, I think it would be Nico quite easily, but at the minute I'd be going towards Olave. The matchup against Miami is very friendly. Nico has got a friendly enough matchup, but CJ Stroud coming back off a couple of weeks off a concussion, just got Olave 2 spots ahead of Nico.
All right, we're on opposite ends again. I'm Nico on this one. ECR does like Nico. Nico's at 10, Olave at 13. Nico's got a pretty good matchup against Indianapolis. He gets Stroud back, targeting Nico. I like Nico. I mean, not that I don't not like Olave. It's just I really hate the quarterback play in there. But they're both good matchups. They're both solid ones. But I'm gonna roll with Nico on that one. So we are 0 for 2 on agreeing here. Maybe we can jump back in. This one on the rank show was super weird. Troy Franklin was ranked higher than Cortland Sutton on the ranks this week. So this is from Village Cards. Sutton or Franklin for you?
Well, I've got Troy Franklin at wide receiver 24, Cortland Sutton at wide receiver 28, and I think it's just been consistently moving in a good way for Troy Franklin all year. I think Cortland Sutton kind of needs to get home with touchdowns, and going up against the Commanders, both of them could easily get home here. But yeah, I've just gone with the volume that's gone towards Troy Franklin over the last few weeks.
And we're 0 for 3. I'm going to go back. I guess I'm chalky. I'm chalky this week. I'm going back to Sutton. I like Franklin, and he gets a lot of those dump off passes. And, if I were betting receptions, I would play on that. But this is, the greatest secondary matchup you can have. Sutton has been a red zone target for the season, maybe not after the last couple of weeks. This is a really good get right passing situation. So I love Sutton in this spot. So 0 for 3. This will be an easy one. We'll agree. I think we'll agree on this one. PPR start Brenton Strange or Parkinson.
I'm going Brenton Strange.
There we go. We're back. We're back. Absolutely. I don't care about Brian Thomas coming back or not. It's definitely Brenton Strange. That's an easy one. All right. I just realized we weren't even doing the supers. My brain is out. We were just picking up some random questions. All right, let me get into some of these supers that I wasn't even paying. I was looking at our queue of questions and I was just doing those. All right. This is from Tortle. Non-PPR flex, Bam, Higgins, or Chris Rodriguez?
So in non-PPR, I think I'd probably end up going with Bam there. Like, it's been a little bit messy the way that the backfield's shaken out there. But Higgins in non-PPR feels like you're really just hunting for the touchdown, and Chris Rodriguez going up against Denver doesn't feel amazing either. I
am going to, and that's Jaden Higgins if anyone was sitting there. I'll go with Bam as well. I'm going to roll with Bam. Maker Bayfield. Hi, bros. Kirk, Jones, or Ward for quarterback 2. I've got Dart, so let's stop there.
I'm going with Daniel Jones. Like, I know it's not a great matchup, and the fractured fibula stuff is definitely a little bit worrisome. But the reports from me and Rappaport overnight that he shouldn't have limitations. I've got him down at QB 20. I don't think he's necessarily going to have a massive day against the Texans, but the Texans do give up rushing yards to QB, so maybe he gets home there.
Yeah, I almost would have picked anybody else but Daniel Jones had it not been those two options. Like, Ward's interesting. I don't have much interest in Kirk, but I would go with just the better quarterback, even though I'm with you. I have Daniel Jones down at like 19 or 20 or something this week. Flex 2, Dowdle, Egbuka, Michael Wilson, Warren, and Theo. What do you think?
So Dowdle feels like the automatic one there. I know it's not necessarily been pretty, but like, and the Rams are a good run defense, but the volume alone should be kind of worth it there. And then, Egbuka has been such a issue week to week, and this is the first week where I've just had the courage to just drop him down outside my top 20 wide receivers. I've got Michael Wilson at wide receiver 19, and that's where I'd go.
I'm leaning Egbuka and Michael Wilson. If this is full PPR, that's definitely where I would go. I'm a little down on Dowdle. Let's see if they might do the bounce back where it's like, hey, we're not using him and he's not getting a lot of yards, and now we finally do. But I'm not holding out hope. Also, it's like not a good matchup at all. So I'm going to lean in a full PPR, Egbuka and Wilson. Half PPR, if you want to go equity on Dowdle, that's fine. I have a hard time dumping Egbuka in any situation, so I'd probably lean him. But I really want to start Michael Wilson, so that's where I'm at with that. Wilson or Vidal? Wilson. So this is Michael Wilson?
Yeah, I mean, if it's Michael Wilson, I'd go Michael Wilson. I know Hampton's not out there for the Chargers this week, but I don't know. I feel like Vidal's one of those who's kind of getting by very, very much just on the back of like occasional touchdowns, and when he doesn't get them, he's not offering enough in the PPR game to make up for it for me.
I'm good with that. I just like Michael. I like Michael Wilson more than Marvin Harrison this week. So, he's in the teens to 20 range right there. Half PPR, Olave or Bam? That's Olave.
Oh, it's Olave by a sizable distance.
Yeah. Oh, and look at this. This is the question. Half PPR, Wilson or Egbuka. So you already kind of answered that, Wilson. Yeah. I'm going to lean Egbuka slightly, but it's super close. Like, I'm not going to be surprised when Michael Wilson still gets 10 targets when Marvin Harrison is back. And that's what everybody wants to know. That's going to be the big question is like, what is his target? It's not going to be 15 anymore, but is it going to still be there? I tend to think it will be. Let's do a couple of these B10s here. B10 PPR flex, Wandale, Diggs, Franklin. I've got Knicks at quarterback.
So Diggs would be the first choice for me. And then after that, it'd be Wandale, then Franklin in that order.
Say it again. You have who?
Diggs, Wandale, Franklin's how I've got them ordered. I just think going up against the Giants for Diggs should have a really nice opportunity. Their secondary's banged up, give up a lot of passing production.
Diggs, Wandale, Franklin. Yeah. I think also I have Wandale and Diggs closer than Franklin is to those guys, if you care. B10 full PPR, Woody Marks, Juwan Jennings, or Chris Godwin?
No, definitely not Chris Godwin. Like, Chris Godwin is very low in my ranks this week. It would have been Juwan Jennings for me if it wasn't for the weather in Cleveland. So I think that kind of just breaks the tie in favor of Woody Mark, who I've got at RB25.
Agreed. Another B10 from Heather. PPR flex pick 1, Irving, Metcalf, Gadsden, Washington, and then RB. I guess it's a separate question. So start there.
I mean, I've got Irving ranked ahead of all those guys. Like DK Metcalf is just not even cracking the top 30 wide receivers for me this week. And then I like Gadsden, but playing him ahead of someone like Bucky Irving, even with volume potential worries, I still lean Bucky.
I'd go Bucky in this one too. I don't feel great about Metcalf. Bucky is like the lean there for the upside play. If I were going to another play, I'd probably go to Metcalf with Rodgers back, but that's where I go. Yeah. And then running back Henderson or Harvey. It's a Henderson play this week.
Yeah, Henderson. Nobody gives as much yards per carry as the Giants.
Yeah, and I love Harvey this week, but it's Henderson. Pretty easy. Here's a B10. Rams D or Chargers defense. Winner gets division and bye week.
I'd be
Rams for me.
Yeah, I mean the Rams are just a better unit. I know that when you're going up against Geno, like the Chargers are, that you're pretty much guaranteed to get one interception. But I think overall the Rams win out there.
And I will say the Chargers though are ranked 2 in the ranks this week against the Raiders, but I love it on the other side. Another B10, Strange, Gadsden, or Fannin. Also, some waiver are available. Probably not many better than that, though. But what do you think about that crew?
I'd be going Gadsden going up against the Raiders. I mean, like, their defense is just so poor. I know that some games against the Raiders don't end up in huge fantasy points totals, but I think what Gadsden does really well is he sees a lot of first read targets against zone coverage, and the Raiders played the most zone coverage by far of anyone in the league.
I agree. All right, more questions coming up, but first, listen up. Our partners at DraftKings Pick 6 have a deal you don't want to miss. New DraftKings customers, this one's for you. When you play $5 or more in your first paid Pick 6 entry, you're going to get $50 in bonus picks instantly. That's right. Play $5, get 50 in bonus picks to keep building your slips and take your shot at big payouts. Just use our promo code FPROS, or you can scan the QR code that's on the screen. Sign up and start playing. If you're thinking about trying Pick 6, now's the time to get in. Code again, FPROS, or scan that QR code, sign up, because all new DraftKings customers can play $5, get 50 in bonus picks instantly. Let's build those slips. DraftKings Pick 6. Do it today, my friends. All right, back to the questions. Flex, this is from Mint. Vidal, McLaurin, or Woody?
I do have Vidal a couple of spots ahead of Woody, so I would go with him here. And I think it's a bit of a distance to McLaurin coming back off the injury and a less than ideal matchup.
I'm so not interested in McLaurin. Yeah. So, yeah, he's at the bottom of the list. It is Vidal there. I don't know what this was, but if we can figure it out, it's just a super, it's a blank super, but let's figure it out. Rob, Knicks or Dart?
Let me check that one. I think my kind of gut is to go with Bo Nix there going against the Commanders. Yeah, I've got Knicks 3 spots ahead of Dart. Like the Commanders mentioned it before, but they are just so poor against the pass. They rank 31st in EPA, pass and defense. They give up 3rd most adjusted fantasy points for quarterback position. I want to not say Knicks, but it's Bo Nix. It is definitely Bo Nix.
I've got a bet on Cortland Sutton this week. I got a little bet on Bo Nix this week. It's just that secondary, man. That secondary is one that you're going to slang off of, and I hope we see a lot of it. So I'm going to go on, I'm going to favor Bo Nix here. Like Dart, I like Dart's running upside, but coming back off of Proto, is he going to run as much? I think that's kind of a mystery question off of this first game coming back. So I think if that's chopped off a little bit, that's where his upside goes away.
Yeah, and just adding to it, like Denver play fast as well. Like they've the 11th most plays per game, the 5th fastest time between plays. Like that recipe against a poor defense is just too good to fade.
Simply too good. Evan, full PPR, Judkins, Gainwell, or Vidal this week. Love Gainwell's matchup. Worried about the weather for Judkins and O-line consistency issues with Vidal. This is clearly Judkins for me.
Yeah, I've got Judkins 3 spots ahead of Vidal, and then Gainwell. I mean, I like Gainwell, but you know that you're going to end up in some form of committee, and whoever gets the touchdowns is what's going to break that. I'd rather just take Judkins.
Yeah, I mean, like the weather means they're going to run more now. To be fair, defenses can lock down if it's really poor weather. You know, everybody might sell out for the run and stuff like that. But I'm going to go with Judkins pretty easy on that. I get the Gainwell stuff, but Gainwell's at the bottom of this list. Rogers also loves Jaylen Warren.
Yeah.
Call me Mr. Marcus. Full PPR flex, Diggs or Michael Wilson? It's Diggs.
Yeah, I've got Diggs a couple of spots ahead. Not a huge difference between them, but with Marvin back, I guess you can ding Michael Wilson just enough to make that one clearly Diggs.
Yep. GR, Henry or Jawan? And let's stop there. Hunter Henry or Jawan Johnson?
I mean, Jawan Johnson's been really nice ever since Tyler Shough took over, but this one's still Hunter Henry. Again, mentioned it before, the Giants' defense just absolutely stinks. So, yeah.
Yep. And then we're going to pick two between Quentin Johnston, Kenny Gainwell. I'm guessing that's Michael Wilson and DK Metcalf.
I'd go Michael Wilson, and then I'd go Kenneth Gainwell ahead of DK Metcalf.
I'm going to go Wilson, and then I'm going to go Metcalf over Gainwell. I don't fully trust the siding on to Gainwell, regardless of matchup. It's still Jaylen Warren. Kenny Gainwell also, he broke off like more than half of his stuff on one play. So that I'm not sure the volume, but DK is also not super great. I can't get over every single time with DK Metcalf, let's throw 3-yard screen passes every single time and get him yards after the carry. But Rodgers does love DK Metcalf, so I think he'll get more involved in this game.
It's just like, for me, it comes out, how do you beat the Bills? You beat the Bills on the ground, and their pass defense is a bit stronger and by far stronger compared to their run defense. So I just break the tie that way.
Yeah. Texans and Rams this week. I'm going back to the Rams.
Yes. Yep.
All right. We are there. We got you. Nicole, full PPR flex, Jefferson, Diggs, Gainwell. Thank you, man. I have Jefferson in a Survivor. It's the FantasyPros Survivor. It is me versus Ryan Wormley for the championship. That's it. He has a superstar team, but he had was it Gibbs who underperformed. He's got all the monsters this week. I've got some good guys, but I got like Christian McCaffrey in a tough matchup. And my one biggest decision is I have Justin Jefferson, and I'm just going to roll him out. Like, I think I'm already kind of playing from behind. I get why there's a question. I think Diggs is in a better matchup here.
Yeah.
But I would the thing that I'm holding on a little bit of hope to is backup quarterback just slides in and throws to their number one weapon and goes 10 plus. And you got to hope Jefferson can do some stuff with it. It's risky, but I'm going to go I can't sit Jefferson for Diggs in this scenario.
So I do have Diggs a few spots ahead of Jefferson. It doesn't feel great having him there, but I just think based on a matchup that I've got Jefferson at my wide receiver 20 this week, and it is definitely going to cause me a few moments of worry through the games today. But yeah, I'd lean towards Diggs.
It's gross. It's disgusting. Yeah. If May was more center targeted to a singular player, I would be more comfortable with Diggs, but it's Booty, it's Douglas, it's Henry, it's to the backs. Like it's a little Bronco-y, you know, and it's like, or originally it was a Patrick Mahomes thing. Like, let's throw to 9 different players. They get like that a little bit. And that's what I don't love. Let's go back to a couple B10s here. If Olave is healthy and plays, should I start him or keep Waddle in?
I think that's a really good question. I'd go to Jalen Waddle, to be honest. Like, the Saints are such a massive pass funnel. Like, Jalen Waddle's my 9th highest wide receiver this week. Olave at 13. I think I trust Tua and the Dolphins to come off a bye week and look pretty good.
On ECR, Jalen Waddle is number 9, and Olave is actually 14 now. So that changed. So I agree. I'm going Waddle in that situation for sure. Another B10. Happy Football Sunday. I've got full PPR, Terry McLaurin, Juwan Jennings, Godwin, or Woody Marks. So I think we've kind of pseudo had this because we had Marks and Jennings in a question. McLaurin's not an option for us. Godwin's not an option. So I think we default back to Woody Marks here.
Yep, agreed.
Okay. That was easy stuff. I'm open to Juwan Jennings in that, but, you know, like we said before, weather. Yeah. Weather outside is weather.
Very much so.
All right. I forget the movie, but it's Sam Rockwell, and he goes, "Weather outside is weather," and I'm forgetting what the movie was. If someone has it, you win a social prize. You just win a "We All Love You" if you can remember what that movie was, because I cannot remember. Here we go. Half PPR start, 2 wide receivers: Michael Wilson, Jefferson, Olave, Mechie, and then we have another question. So this is that dreaded Justin Jefferson question.
Yeah.
Mechie's really not an option here, by the way.
No.
You don't have to put Mechie. It's Wilson, Jefferson, Olave.
Yeah, so I'm going Olave, Jefferson in this one. I've got Jefferson one spot ahead of Michael Wilson, but yeah, it's Olave's the clear one, and then it's coin flip on those two based on your risk tolerance, really. And then on the second one, I'd be going Vidal quite a bit ahead of Tootin.
Yeah, it was Vidal over Tootin was the one, 100%. I'm seeing if any. Well, I'll see if Seth, if you see anybody gets the movie reference, because I'm going to see it and it's going to piss me off too. I'm going to be like, that was a stupid movie.
Well, the chat saying Paul Rudd quoted it and forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh, you're right. It wasn't Sam Rockwell. No, you're 100% right. It was Paul Rudd on the beach. Yeah. When he was the surf guy, 100%. I don't know why I went to Sam Rockwell. Yeah, Paul Rudd. Thank you. He's so smart. You guys are so smart. All right, full PPR. What is that?
Brochachos?
Hey, Brochachos. I like it. Full PPR flex 2, sit 3. Charbonnet, Algier, Schultz, Mooney, Godwin. So we just got to pick 2.
So I think Charbonnet would be in there for me. Like, the Seahawks being heavy favorite kind of makes you think that they could definitely move the ball consistently in the second half of the game a bit. And then after that, I quite like Darnell Mooney. I know that a lot of his points came on one pass last week, but the matchup feels okay.
I'm 100% agreement on Mooney here. Mooney, and did you say Sharps is the first one?
Yeah.
Agreed. We are, excuse me, losing my voice. We are Mooney and Sharbs here. I'm dying. This one, we also, if we can find this one, we'll do it, but there's no question. Dowdle or Harvey, half-point PPR flex. I might surprise you. I am RJ Harvey on this one. I am fading Dowdle into that space, and I love Harvey in this situation. I know it's a pass-heavy spot for the Broncos, but they're going to establish some run, and he's also good out of the backfield. I like RJ Harvey here.
Yeah, I mean, I've got them back-to-back, and Rico one spot higher. But it's so marginal when you get down to back-to-back decisions. And the better matchup is definitely for Harvey. I think it's just like slight concern about total touches, but we know he can get there quite quickly. So, yeah, I do have Dowdle one spot ahead, but I wouldn't argue strongly on this one.
And ECR, they are 17 and 18. So Dowdle's one spot higher, so they're right there as well. Check-in, our boy Seth. What do you think? Do we keep super chats going, or do we kill off guarantees? What do you think? Kill them? All right, kill. They're dead. They're done. No more guaranteed super chats. You can still drop them, but at this moment, time stamped. What would this be? Eastern 11:24. I was on the Pacific Coast. Now I'm on Mountain Standard. Arizona, the only state, I think maybe Florida or Hawaii does it as well. We don't change time zones, or we don't change our time. We change our time zone. So I went from Pacific to Mountain Standard. It's weird. So 11:24 Eastern, that's our cutoff for the guarantees. Just so you guys know, that's all. But we got some B10s, we got lots of super chats, and takes us to Alex. Are we flexing Charbonnet or BTJ?
I mean, it's really come to something with BTJ. Like, I think that I would have to go with BTJ there, even though I feel better about Charbonnet, if that makes sense.
Yeah, pretty much. It's funny. Somebody on the post, our social post of this, of you and I doing the show, there's one question under it, and someone's like, Dowdle or BTJ. This is about the range where you can get me to say BTJ. I'm with Erickson. I'm super out on Brian Thomas. I have been for some weeks. His involvement in the offense is just not the same. So I don't feel comfortable. But in this scenario, over Charbonnet, I'm okay. But not Dowdle, not that type of range of player. BTJ doesn't belong in that general vicinity. So, nope. All right, big super chat here. Hi, fellas. Flex Sutton or Michael Wilson? So let's start there.
I'm Michael Wilson at that one by a few spots. But, yeah, I am very high on Troy Franklin, which kind of weighs into that one. But Michael Wilson, the volume, the way he's been scoring, it's just been fantastic.
Oh, man, this one, I'm going to go Cortland Sutton because of the secondary matchup. I like Sutton over Franklin. If I do, it's because he's scoring a touchdown and he's going to get some volume against their trash secondary. I want to see how close this is. I like Michael Wilson, But I think this is a bounce back Cortland Sutton game. Cortland Sutton is 24 on this list, and Michael Wilson is 20. So they're both in the lower end of wide receiver twos. I'm going to lean Sutton. I don't know how much that helps. I'm going to lean Sutton here. I'm probably one of the only ones that's going to lean Sutton on this too. So just FYI, don't want to listen to me. And then in the other league, flex Mooney, Neal, Tracy, or Godwin.
So I'm going to go with Tracy here. Like, I would have been slightly interested in Devin Neal, but I think that Taysom Hill could get a lot of goal line work. But Tyrone Tracy, yes, the Patriots were pretty stout against the run for a while, but like they've got injuries there. They've been dealing with a bit, and I think that Tyrone Tracy can get home.
I think I like Devin Neal in this spot. Little worried, obviously, about what Taysom can take away, but his involvement in the passing game and maybe a little bit more on the running side. He did say full PPR though. It just makes Mooney, I think, kind of an option as well. I don't know. I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to lean on Devin Neal here. He also, I mean, the receiving side is solid, so we don't agree. We don't at all agree. Need upside. Warren or Marks full PPR? I think Warren is the upside play.
Yeah, definitely. And like the Texans, their defense is so good. I think they just drag the scoring potential down a little bit overall. Whereas Warren, I think that game against Buffalo could be sneaky good for points.
All right. And next one up here, Waller, Henry, Barner, half PPR. Pick one. Easily Hunter Henry.
Yeah, Hunter Henry for sure.
Yeah, I'm not doing the Waller thing.
No, I mean, it's such a risky one, but
yeah, we've been down that road. Full PPR, Troy Franklin, Wandale, or Tetaroa McMillan. We must boot one. One must be kicked off the island.
So are you going Troy Franklin in this situation? Then are you booting him?
I'm full kick, just boot to ass. Franklin is out.
Yeah, I'm the same. Much as I like Troy Franklin, like, yeah, it's
full PPR. Wandale is not even an option to kick here. Even if he only gets his 40 yards on his 9 catches, he's going to get volume. What was chat needs to let me know. What was Pisapia's stance on Tetaroa this week? Because it always changes. Excuse me. It's usually negative, but then Tetaroa went off and then it got quiet. I'm always very curious on his Tetaroa take here. Is he super crap? Because I feel like we're at the point, if he crapped all over Tetaroa, go full Tetaroa. Like, just go full McMillan if Pisapia just hates him he was pro Tet. Oh, you might need to fade him then. I feel like that's the one player on Pisapia that I want to fade. So I'll say Tetaroa, but maybe it is Franklin here. But it is Tetaroa. All right. Hill or Juwan Johnson?
I'm still Juwan Johnson. Like, the way they've used him in the past game this year, I think he's only had 3 games outside the top 13 tight ends all year.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. I like everyone's giving me the download. He liked the workload. Yeah. See, these all make me feel super uncomfortable. The more I hear about his take on Tetaroa, I'm like, oh, it might not be good. All right, let's do 2 B10s, and then we are going to go to Voice to God here in a second, because what happened, by the way? Did we have something blow up? We got like code word questions. We got to do Voice of God. I don't know what happened. I was asleep apparently, but we're going to keep answering questions, but Seth is going to play Voice of God here in just a second for more missed questions. It's very important that we get all your questions answered, and we'll do it in any way we have to. B10, drop Daniel Jones, have Goff and Burrow, also okay. Yeah, I think you can. I don't know what the point of dropping is, but assuming that single quarterback, you don't need him.
Yeah.
Okay. Also Vidal or I think you mean Devin Neal this week. Have CMC.
So I go Vidal over Neal.
Yep. And then have McBride already this question. Addison, Metcalf, Waller. So
we're flexing 2 of those. Okay. So I'd be flexing Addison and Metcalf there.
Yes. If I was playing touchdown upside, I would actually go Booty over Addison just with the backup quarterback. But those are the 2 guys I'm going to play. That was a fun one to decipher. Standard pick 2, Mark Egbuka, Olave, or Tetaroa.
So that's going to be Olave and Tet.
How far down is Egbuka for you?
Egbuka is wide receiver 23.
Okay, you hate him.
Well,
you hate yourself some Egbuka.
I mean, I really enjoyed week 1 to 4 at Buka. When
he's 12 this week. He's 12 this week on ECR. So this might be another one of your, like, you're going to rank super high just trashing Egbuka.
Well, unless he has a great week and has 3 touchdowns.
Well, then we know exactly where you're going to rank.
Yeah,
Egbuka might be. Yeah, he might be exactly where you rank here. All right, we're going to go to Voice of God here in just a second, but let's talk about the Are They Playing tool. If you're wondering if your injured players are suiting up, make sure you're checking out Are They Playing. It uses years of injury data to give you an accurate prediction on whether an injured player is going to play. Here's how you can do it. I mean, you can just go to the page, but if you want more of a customization to it, you can sync your league and get a report on all your players on the practice report throughout the week. Best of all, it's free $99, available to you for free. So stop sweating the Sunday Inactives and get ahead of those tough lineup decisions by visiting fantasypros.com/aretheyplaying, fantasypros.com/aretheyplaying. It's had a pretty good track record this year too, on some crazy injuries this whole season. So you can go to the page if you just want to kind of peruse some of the top players, but get those individualized reports and sync your league. All right, Voice of God, what question do you have?
All right. Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Coming through loud and clear. Okay.
We hear you, God.
So the GOAT 8725. Hey, bros. Yes. He's 6-6 and needs help. Half point PPR, 2 running backs, and a flex. So this is going to be tough with me just reading it. So he needs 2 running backs and a flex out of Jalen Warren, Kenneth Gainwell, Kamani Vidal, Troy Franklin.
So I'm benching Gainwell there.
So we're starting Warren, Vidal, and then Franklin's our flex.
Yeah,
I'm down with that.
All right.
Okay.
So
that was it.
865. Well, no, we have 14 more of these.
No, I meant that one. I meant. Okay. I'm following you.
Yeah.
I'm following
you.
Okay.
All right.
God is all.
We're just trying to answer everybody's questions. Like, so anyway,
God wants to get to the point. All right. So let's go.
That's right.
Let's go. Fantasy
865_Will.
Sorry.
That's right. PPR, 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. Chris Olave, Terry McLaurin, Devin Neal, or Kamani Vidal.
Vidal and
Olave.
Yeah.
Yep.
The or thing players. Is a bit from Pisapia. So anyway, I don't know
if
you guys know that or not. It's a bit like or. He says or like that because anyway.
I try not to listen. I try not to listen to Joe as much as I can.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Jason Sabio, 839. Good morning, Goodfellas. And he's got like a picture of the Goodfellas. And
that was clearly not to us. That was to Joe because he's Italian. Yeah, got it.
Yeah. So he says, good morning, Goodfellas of fantasy football. Flex 1, Troy Franklin, Wandale, QJ, or Marvin Harrison Jr. if he plays.
It's Wandale.
Yeah, Wandale for me too.
Yeah.
No interest in Marvin. Fantasy God, what's next?
No.
All right, John. We'll just say John 6063. Good morning, bros. Unfortunately, I need streamers with upside this week to make the playoffs. Start Dart or Trevor Lawrence at QB. So that's question 1.
Just Dart. Yep. Easily.
Yep.
And Waller or Strange at tight end.
Strange.
Oh, Strange easily. Yeah.
Easy Strange.
All right. At Crod 640. PPR. This is the classic PPR quarterback question. Bo Nix or Jacoby Brissett. So
love when you guys do that. It's got to be Bo here.
Yep, Bo 1 spot ahead of Jacoby for me.
ECR, Brissett should be a top 12 quarterback this week. Yeah, he's 11. Bo Nix is 9. I'm following that trend as well. We've been pretty pro Bo on this one. By the way, is it very confusing if anyone watched the Michigan-Ohio State game? There's a Bo Jackson on Ohio State. Looks pretty good. Doesn't look anything like Bo, but like there's almost got to be a moratorium on like, listen, bud, you can't be Bo Jackson. Like there was already like I know that there's there was a million Mike Williams and stuff like that, and maybe that's trying to change the goalpost, whatever. But like, you can't have another Bo Jackson.
Well, look at Josh Hines-Allens. He just gave it up.
Yeah, but a Bo. You can't have another Bo. Sorry, keep going.
All right, and Juwan Johnson or Oronde Gadsden at tight end.
I'm Oronde by a few spots there. Just probably the more talented player wins out.
Yes, sir. Oronde Gadsden.
All right, Turbo Ochre. Morning Pros. Guillotine League question. I need to start 2 in my flex. Jalen Warren, Emeka Egbuka, Chris Olave, Khalil Shakir, Wandale Robinson, or Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh, Fantasy God, you went so fast there.
Sorry, I'll repeat those if you want me to. Jalen
Yes.
Warren, Emeka Egbuka, Chris Olave, Khalil Shakir, Wandale Robinson, Marvin Harrison Jr., and she needs 2.
I'm going to go Olave and Egbuka, but Tom, are you going to put Wandale over Egbuka?
I'm going to put Wandale over Egbuka, yeah.
Okay.
All right, and it could have been a he or she. There's no way for me to know that.
Well, you
anyway,
should get it right. You should get it. If you're going to be the voice of God, you should make sure.
I guess if I am the voice of God, I am the all-know. I mean, it must be
all-knowing.
Anyway.
Now, why are you asking us these questions?
Yeah, you answer the questions.
That's a good question. We have a problem with this premise. Anyway, we'll have to workshop it. At Caveman 9632. Morning, bros. He needs 1 running back, 2 wide receivers, and a flex. All right, so brace yourselves. Devin Neal, Rico Dowdle are the running backs, so he needs one of those.
It's a Dowdle for sure.
Yeah, Dowdle.
All right, and so Wandale Robinson, Ladd, and Egbuka at the wide receiver. Wait a minute, he just listed off 5 guys, and he needs. Okay, so he's basically saying sit 1. So
confused Fantasy God too. It's crazy.
Yeah, Wandale Robinson, Ladd McConkey, and Egbuka. So sit one of those guys.
It's not Ladd. Who are the other 2 that weren't Ladd?
Yeah, so Wandale and Egbuka.
Wandale and Egbuka.
Oh man, I'm sitting Wandale, I guess.
I'm sitting Egbuka.
Yeah.
Okay, and out of those, okay, so then 1 flex out of the 2 that are.
I'd flex Egbuka ahead of Devin Neal.
Yeah, and then I would
sheer talent.
I would flex in Wandale, so we came to the same conclusion.
Okay. All right. From Murillo. Anyway, sorry. CJ Stroud or Brock Purdy?
Oh man,
Stroud.
Even in the snow, I'm taking Brock Purdy over CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud just isn't a fantasy quarterback.
Yeah, Brock Purdy looked like one of the worst. He looked like someone who had never played Madden before, playing on all Madden. His throws were I'm so done with Purdy right now. So it's anybody but Brock Purdy. I might start Cam Ward over Brock Purdy this week. No thanks.
And Alec Pierce or Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Oh, Alec Pierce. Yeah. Even in a tough matchup, I'd take
Alec
Pierce over
that is actually very, very funny. I don't know if they were gaslighting at all, but if anyone was around for our big debate it was the Tuesday live stream with me and Bogman, I said Alec Pierce was a better wide receiver than Marvin Harrison. And then somebody came on and was so mad at me and called me like a half-rate analyst and how much I suck because I said that. And then Marvin Harrison proceeds to, there was no win there. He had an appendectomy or whatever, but Alec Pierce then goes off. And that's very, very funny. I would probably go Alec Pierce in that situation because he's a better wide receiver.
All right.
Go with the bit. How many more of these do we have?
We have 7 more, so we can take a break.
Yeah, let's take a break. God needs his rest.
I need to put my feet up for a second and leave. So I'll be back. Maybe.
Okay, thank you, Fantasy God. You did great. All right, we've got actives. This is Tom's active sheet here. What do we have? Baker Mayfield, active. Bucky Irving, active. Marvin Harrison, Bam Knight, Tyler Warren, Chris Olave, Chikakonkwo, Alec Iaminer. Inactives, nobody you care about, unless you care about Diami Brown. If you do, then sorry, but all the importance, all the ones you expect are there. By the way, let's give some claps to Seth, the Fantasy God. He did a great job there. Absolutely fantastic. All right, let's jump into some more of your questions on the supers. Ghostly, Daniel Jones at quarterback. Should I drop for Trevor Lawrence, Stroud, Taylor, Mariota, Shuck, or Shador Sanders? This is full people. Well, it doesn't matter. 6-point passing touchdown. And that's a different question. So I would go Trevor Lawrence over Daniel Jones. I don't know if I like that long term, but I'm fine doing that. I don't like Daniel Jones this week.
Yeah, that's the only one that I would do. I don't love the matchup. Like Tennessee sometimes take the air out of games and it's low over under, but they have given up the 12 most fantasy points to quarterbacks.
Okay. And then the other question was, I've got Rome and Burden. Rome droppable at this point.
I mean, everybody's droppable if you're willing to accept that they could really spike again and look great. We know he's a talented player, but like if you feel like you need the spot, then I mean, you've got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. Drops usually to me always consist around like, what are you dropping for? I don't willy-nilly drop players, so I don't want to do that. PPR need upside, one wide receiver, Mechie, Pierce, Pearsall, Jacoby Myers. It's not Pearsall.
No, I mean, like, if you need upside, then it's Alec Pierce.
Yeah, Alec Pierce is the upside play. I think the safety play of all these is John Mechie, to be honest.
Yeah, John Mechie, like 6 for 65 last week, touchdowns in back-to-back games. Like, it's not a bad matchup for him by any means against the Falcons.
Yeah, and I'm not playing Pearsall until after he's proved it anymore. I've done this for 2 straight weeks, so it'll probably be the most like doesn't make sense situation. You know, it's weather, it's the Browns, and then he'll have like 120 yards. But like, I'm not going to do it anymore because he is not involved in the offense enough. And
there was some stuff like that I was looking at earlier on in the week, and if there hadn't been the weather, where like going up against single high coverage, Ricky Pearsall really spikes in that. But like, I just not with that weather, I can't see it.
Agreed. By the way, just reminding, because I see some have snuck through, we are in the non-guaranteed super chat range. So if you've dropped a super chat, I see roughly like, what do I see here? I only see like 3 or 4, but they're not guaranteed. Doesn't mean we won't get to them, but we got all these like secret before 10 o'clock questions, and we got the voice of God and stuff. So there's no guarantees or anything like that, but we do have it if you've dropped a super, just like Jake did. Half PPR, reflexing Pittman or Vidal.
I'm going Vidal there. Yeah, I think the volume's worth it, and the touchdown upside might be a little bit better.
I'm totally good with that one. We got another half PPR. We're picking 3. Pittman, Pierce. Another I meant is in Pittman. Pittman, Pierce, BTJ, Myers, Kittle, and Bucky. I am Pittman, Kittle, and Bucky.
Yep, absolute agreement.
Okay, no Brian Thomas. Ooh, let me ask you a question. Alec Pierce or Brian Thomas this week?
I think that I'm going to go Alec Pierce. I mean, like, I don't
love the
matchup. Like, it feels like, well, like, obviously going up against the Texans will have fewest fantasy points in wide receivers, best pass defense in the league currently in EPA. But I just think that there's enough there with Alec Pierce that I'm willing to trust it.
Look at this avatar, too. I'm obsessed with this, dude. These glasses in the background. I love it. Good job, dude. I was just staring at it. Like, Tom's talking, and I'm just like, whoa. Stafford or Allen?
I mean, assuming that's Josh Allen. Like,
I love Stafford this week.
Yeah, I mean, I've got Josh Allen down at QB5 because of both tackles being out, but Matthew Stafford's my wide receiver 8. Quarterback 8. So I think I'm still Josh Allen, but I wouldn't blame anyone for going the other way.
I'm probably still starting Allen as well, but I think I've got Allen at 4 and Stafford at 5 right now. So I love Stafford. Pitts or Fannin?
I'm going with Pitts there.
I guess I'm begrudgingly going with Pitts here. Bucky, Vidal, BTJ, or Parker Washington? Vidal for me.
Vidal.
Yes. Kamani, 14 team half PPR. Worried about Purdy and the weather enough to start Slayton, Tez, Singletary. What? Over I feel like you just threw a curveball at us. You're like, hey, I'm worried about the Purdy weather. Would you start any of these guys over someone else? What the hell did that have to do with the first thing? I thought you were going to say, would you start Slayton, Tez, or Singletary over Purdy?
Oh, I mean, it could be in a if it was a super flex question, but yeah, I mean, I am worried about the weather in Cleveland, and it has definitely dropped players down my rankings because of it. But in terms of starting those people ahead of Juwan Johnson, I'm still starting Juwan Johnson. Yeah, I like Juwan plenty given the usage lately.
Like Memento, it started backwards. So whatever you said, that one was crazy. Full PPR, Mechie, QJ Pierce, or Jaden Higgins.
I just like Alec Pierce too much here, but after him, it would be John Mechie, as we talked about.
I agree. It's not Quentin Johnston. Superflex, Shook or Mariota?
Man, like that's a team that's been ravaged. You can tell. I've got Marcus Mariota a few spots behind Tyler Shook. I think going up against Miami, they've been better lately, but I still think that Tyler Shook's moving the ball to a reasonable level. Yeah,
Mariota's got the Broncos, so no thanks. Vidal, Neal, Marvin Harrison, BTJ, or DK Metcalf in half.
It's going to be Vidal.
Yeah, it's a lot of Vidal today.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? We've been saying him every single time. Ken Walker or Rico? I need to get back to the
So I'm still Rico on this one. I'm a bit higher than yourself, obviously. Like I've got Rico at running back 16, Kenneth Walker at running back 20. I just think that the Seahawks are such heavy favorites that even if they get up with a comfortable lead, we could see Charbonnet mixing in a decent bit.
Yeah, I think I like Ken Walker a little bit more on this one. And then Sutton, Tetaroa, or Egbuka.
So I've got Tetaroa the highest of the three, and then after that it would be Egbuka, then Sutton.
Boom. Flex, Devin Neal or Quinshon Judkins?
Judkins, yeah.
Yeah, I like Neal, but Judkins. Here's another Judkins. Judkins or Woody? I'm Judkins again.
I'm Judkins on that one, yeah.
All right. Let's see. This person didn't put B10, but I believe them. I believe Spencer and what he's saying. This was my super chat from the first stream that never got read. Need three wide receiver, 2 flex. Jesus. Sutton. This is why it didn't get read. There's a million options. Sutton, JJ, Myers, Terry, Bam, C-Rod, Wandale. So 3 wide receivers are, in my mind, Wandale, Sutton, and JJ. Yep. And then the flex.
I'd be good with the 2 running backs, I think that's fine. Like Myers has been fine, but like it's not necessarily been massive fantasy returns.
Yeah,
and Terry just doesn't come close.
Terry's like the bottom of. I personally might go Bam and Myers on this list over C-Rod, but C-Rod's like touchdown equity if you want to play that. We got you. Here's another B10 standard pick 2: Olave, Woody, Egbuka, Tet.
Picking 2. I mean, Olave definitely and Tetaroa as well.
All right. Theo or Gadsden, full PPR.
Gadsden. Like, I mean, Theo's been quite fun, but like it's just at so many games where he just sits at like 4 catches for 35 yards.
I agree, though. I do like Theo Johnson with Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart's back. Theo is in play, but I'll go with Gadsden. Full PPR, 1 running back slot: Irving, Vidal, Neal, or Tracy.
It's Vidal. Again, what could go wrong?
Vidal, it's scary. That one right there is going to haunt us probably. PPR flex: Olave, Etienne, Marvin Harrison, or Shakir. Olave.
Yeah, I'd go Olave. If I wasn't going there, then it would be Etienne.
It would not be Marvin Harrison as the big key there. PPR: Bucky, Sharp, Tucker, Tootin. Pick 1. This is a Bucky spot.
This is Bucky, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this is a spot where you play the Bucks. Jewel, there's nothing there, but if we find it or someone finds it, let us know and we'll answer it. Flex: Michael Wilson, BTJ, or Vidal. This is, it's still Vidal.
So I'm Michael Wilson there.
Okay, good. We need a little bit of parity in here. It's just not Brian Thomas.
Yes,
it's not, and it's not to say that Brian Thomas can't, like, after missing time, can't come back and re-find himself. That's fine, but I don't want to take the shot that it's going to happen this week because there's nothing that has shown that's going to, that's in play. Brenton Strange is also back. Like, I don't like the optics of it. And if he proves us wrong, great. We do it next week, but we don't do it this week.
Yeah, and just with the divisional matchup against the Titans, like those can be funny games as they are. I don't think it's just not one that really suits massively as a massive passing game because it's so easy to run on the Titans and be favorites in that kind of game script.
True. All right, more on. We're actually going into lightning round, but first, remind you guys that you guys can track every fantasy relevant moment in one spot with Game Day. Game Day gives you live play-by-play updates on all your matchups, fantasy leaderboards, and player updates, and it is, let me hear it, free, completely free. Check it out live at fantasypros.com/gameday. That's fantasypros.com/gameday. The playoffs are almost here. Make sure you're tracking every single moment with Fantasy Pros Game Day. All right, lightning round here. We've got a few more supers, and we'll try to get to a few more questions into lightning round. So it has officially started with, you answered Henry Juwan already, but if Olave is out, which I believe he's not, is Juwan upgraded enough to bench Henry? Maybe, but no.
Yeah, if that situation played out, then yeah, but no.
Marvel's what if, but we don't have to worry about it. PPR Flex 2, Franklin, BTJ, Spears, Strange.
So I'm going Franklin there. That's the easiest, most comfortable one. And then I think
you could play BTJ here.
Yeah, I'd be okay with BTJ because I don't really love the tight end in the flex there, and Spears just never feels great. Like, I dropped Tony Pollard this week, and I had no regrets about it.
Yeah. What did you drop him for?
I picked up Chris Rodriguez.
Oh, okay. I think that's a neutral one. That's fine. Will Warren play? And then the question is Tyler Warren, Otten, or Fannin?
I'm going Tyler Warren. Like, I don't mind K. Otten here. I wouldn't be playing Fannin ahead of either of them.
Agreed. PPR, we're picking 2. Judkins, Woody, Gainwell, and Neal. Don't trust the Saints. Texans should be behind, and Gainwell is still RB2. Whatever I choose will be wrong.
Yeah,
a true fantasy person. Judkins is the guarantee for me here.
Yeah, Judkins and Woody.
Okay, we're in agreement, even though, let's see, he didn't want to play Neal. Looked like he wanted to play Gainwell, but we're just not there. So, all right, must win, full PPR, start in flex. Allen, Debo, Neal, Myers.
There's some really nice underlying data for the way that Keenan Allen plays this week, but his floor has just been absolutely catastrophic. So I think instead I'd go Devin Neal here.
Okay, I like it. B10, Los Amonra. I need a flex for week 14 and onwards. Waiver Franklin, Neal, or Watson. I go Christian Watson here.
Yeah, I'd go Christian Watson as well. Like, guy's just balling.
Yeah, he's balling out. All right. We have hit all of our guaranteed supers. There are a few more supers for lightning round, but voice of God, please come back. Please come back. And can you get a can you all right, there you go.
Here.
Can you lightning round? You're pretty good at lightning. Can you lightning round us the final why ever you're here questions?
Yeah, sure. I got you. All right. So we got Crod 640 again. Juwan Jennings, BTJ, Alec Pierce, Chimeri DK, or John Mechie. Start 2.
Run them again.
Juwan Jennings, BTJ, Alec Pierce, Chimeri DK, or John Mechie.
Pierce and Mechie for me.
Yeah, probably Pierce and Mechie. I'm kind of wanting to put Jennings in there, but I'm going to go Mechie and Pierce. Gross. All right, continue.
All right. Official Bojangles, half point PPR, Flex Dowdle, John Mechie, Chris Rodriguez, Chris Godwin, or Brenton Strange.
Dowdle. Yeah, Dowdle.
All right. We have Barack here. Morning, gents. A few questions. So he's got a few questions here. Half point PPR, pick 2, Michael Wilson, BTJ, or Teteroa McMillan.
Not
Michael
BTJ.
Wilson and Teteroa,
Yep.
All right. Full PPR, flex spot, Kenneth Walker or Troy Franklin.
I'll go Kenneth Walker.
Yep.
Okay. And this 3 flex spots. Okay. PPR. RB incentive is what he's saying. Taysom Hill, Zach Charbonnet, or Debo. I don't understand that because that's 3.
Maybe it's starting 1 if we have to pick between those 3
Okay.
because those are 3 options. So Debo.
Yeah,
Yep.
Debo.
Okay, and then the last thing he says, Taysom over Warren for upside haymaker. Thanks. And
No.
I guess not.
No. Warren's
Whichever
just
Warren.
massive.
Any Warren. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Hey, pro chachos. Full PPR. Flex 2, sit 3. Zach Charbonnet, Tyler Algier, Dalton Schultz.
We did this one.
Oh, we did this one? All right.
Yeah, he brought this one in. Come on, fantasy guy.
I had short-term memory there.
Not all knowing right now.
Well, hello, fantastic duo. Starting behind a lot, and this is from the Colonel, by the way. In the playoffs, but want to buy. Need 1 wide receiver and a flex. Justin Jefferson, Jalen McMillan, Quentin Johnston, and Kenneth Walker.
Jefferson and Walker.
Yeah, that one's
right.
easy.
3 more to go. Arm and a Cubus. Anyway, start 1. Alec Pierce, Darnell Mooney, Terry McLaurin, Ricky Pearsall.
Alec Pierce for me.
Yes, I'll roll with that. Mooney's close, but go.
All right. 1 wide receiver and 1 flex out of BTJ, Mechie, Kamani Vidal.
Vidal
Mechie.
Yep, we agree.
And he needs 1 tight end out of Taysom Hill, Gunnar Helm, or Colby Parkinson.
It's got to be best about that.
I would go with Hill. I'd go with Hill in that
Taysom
spot.
Hill, yeah.
Yeah, Hill's got rushing equity.
And this is the last one. Good morning, guys. Need a
Good
win.
morning.
LJ tossed a lemon. standard RB, need 2. Bucky Irving, Kamani Vidal, Woody Marks, Sean Tucker, and he put Marks again. So it's Bucky Irving, Kamani Vidal, Woody Marks.
So it's touchdown equity. It's heavy touchdown equity here. Is it got to be Bucky and Vidal, right?
Bucky and Vidal, yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, we did that because Woody's going to go on the receiving side. Fantasy God, thank you so much.
Well, hold on. One more. I got to sneak one more in here from Peter. He wants to know if he should play Justin Jefferson over Troy Franklin today.
I would.
Yeah, even being high on Troy Franklin, I'm not quite that high on him.
All right, I got to get out of here because I need my rest so I can be more all-knowing next time. So bye-bye, everybody.
You need like a sounder or lightning, a lightning sounder. You can just... For the fantasy guy. The fantasy guy. You should have asked all the questions like this. Gentlemen, do you da? That's how we should have done it.
Hello. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I'm gone now. Bye, everybody.
All right. We have a few more supers we can get into lightning round here. Howdy. Need a RB2, wide receiver 2, and a flex between Henderson, Hall, Ekbuka, Olave, Pearsall, and Tyler Warren. Your RB2 is...
So is it 2 running backs? If it was, I'd take Henderson and Hall.
Well, he's got a flex. I think we do Henderson and Hall here, and then we start... you start Olave. I'd probably go Olave in this spot, too.
Olave.
Super close. Okay.
Yeah.
Rico or Ken Walker? I like Walker. You like Rico. Full PPR. Pick 1 wide receiver and 1 running back. Wilson or Harrison? I guess then that's
Michael Wilson.
Yeah, Michael over Wilson. Harrison, and then Vidal over Gainwell.
Yep.
Also, I've got H-Chan. Should I drop Gainwell for Ollie Gordon?
No, I wouldn't.
I agree. I would also not. Pick a flex. Neil, Vidal, or Higgins? Vidal. And a running back of Dowdle or Walker. We just answered that. So there you go. Easy stuff. Pollard, Bam Knight, or Chris Rodriguez? I'll go Bam.
Yeah, I go Bam too.
All right, we're bamming it. Start 3, Chase McMillan, Wilson, Franklin. It's Wilson, Chase, McMillan.
Well, you must have started Jamar Chase already.
Oh, yeah, you did. Well, so you obviously started him. So
we'll
2,
yeah,
McMillan and Wilson.
Yep.
And if you had to start 3 more, Franklin over Brian Thomas. All right, need 2 of 3. Bucky Irving, Dowdle, and Pierce.
So I'm going to sit Pierce there.
I'm fine with that. I might sit Dowdle, to be honest with you, because it's full PPR for Pierce, because I really am down on Dowdle. Need 1 standard league, Emeka, Diggs, or Wandale. I actually like Diggs in this spot for the touchdown equity since it's standard.
That's where I'm going.
Okay, we agree. Start, sit Franklin or JJ. We're starting JJ. Yeah, we've done that. We'll get these last ones because there's only like 4 more.
Cool.
Thomas, my fault earlier. Jawan Jennings, not Jawan Johnson. Oh, okay. So now it makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. The Purdy thing all makes sense now. So did that change anything?
I think I'm still Jawan Jennings there. If I was going to play anyone ahead, it would be Darius Slayton. But I still think I'd probably lean towards Jawan Jennings. I think he's got enough touchdown equity.
Yeah, Tez is interesting with some touchdown equity, but yeah, Jawan is fine. Sutton or JJ? JJ. Last 2, full PPR, Fannin, Vidal, Strange, Spears, Vidal.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And final one, of course, Vidal's in there. Woody Marks, Johnston, Stevenson, Vidal. Pick 2, Woody Marks and Vidal.
Yes, sir.
What better way we could end with saying Kamani Vidal's name 12,000 times and him just laying the biggest egg? But you guys had a lot of questions around that one. I get it. All right. That is going to do it. All the chaos. Thank you guys for hanging out. Whatever the B10s were about. We had the voice of God. We had Pisapia. We had Erickson. Tom killed it. Tom was 3 in the rankings. So let him supersede me on any spots that you need. I think that's going to do it. Good luck in your week 13 matchups. Make sure you're tuned in across the board. If you got more questions, head on over to the twitch.tv/fantasypros. Is it the fantasy dude today? Looking for Seth. Yeah, the fantasy dude. Twitch.tv/fantasypros. Go on over there, get more questions answered. Plus, if you're in the betting mood, go over to Betting Pros. Get some of your action over there. We didn't have the prop show this week, but we've got the video up on best bets with some props with Erickson and Pisapia. Plus, there's the live with Peralt going on. So you got 2 more areas of live if you want to go hang out, and then they got you covered later in the night. Seth. I'm sorry. Seth Wilcock is over on Twitch. not the dude. So go check out Seth Wilcock over there. Questions, come back later tonight, get it covered. And if you got anything else that you can't hit, well, there's a million other ways to get a hold of us on the socials, on the Discord, whatever it is. We got you covered. Good luck in week 13 for Tom Strachan, Seth on the 1s and 2s. I'm Welsh. You guys have a great one, and we'll talk to you next time right here on Fantasy Pros. Peace out.
Marnie Vidal, what a monster week ahead.
I always get the weather outside is weather confused. That's crazy. It is Paul Rudd. You see they're going to do Anaconda?
Yes.